What is up, guys? I was just trying to check out my new equipment that I got. What's up? Can you guys hear me okay? Oh, I guess you can. What is up, guys? Oh, it sounds pretty good, too. My ribs are healed for the most part. I'm going to start training with Homolo again soon. No, I wasn't gaming. I just got this this live stream setup that's like mobile. So this whole thing, this backpack right here, is what you guys are being streamed off of. So I can take this anywhere. So like tournaments, classes, seminars. I'm going to like do something like that with it. I might go back to New York in a month or so, less than a month maybe, and go train at Henzo's. Keenan, he's just a humble washing machine salesman, Cornelius. Yep. Do you guys want to go work out? What if I took this to the gym and worked out? I could like stream my whole day, basically. Yeah, it's a gun run backpack. I got it because a girl I know does like Twitch streaming, IRL, and it just seemed like such a cool thing. I had to. No, I don't have a shiner. I'm just sunburned. I've been out in the sun a lot. I just met with the owner of the building I'm trying to lease for my gym. I had to do like a big verbal presentation of like my business plan and everything. Sorry I was late. What did I miss? Dude, we literally started like 60 seconds ago. It's right in the middle of Miramar. Right in the middle of the road. You should stream from Twitch. People can pay to sub. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really worried about making money. I like keeping it on YouTube because that's where all my content is already. Well, like the whole subscription donation thing, like I don't know if it really applies for jiu-jitsu stuff. Like only a very select few jiu-jitsu guys want to watch me play video games, you know? Like I could stream on their IRL section, but I already have so many more followers on YouTube. Is it really worth it to go to Twitch? I have like 700 followers on Twitch, but 112,000 on YouTube. It just makes more sense to be on YouTube, I think. But this was literally just a test. I didn't expect people to like jump into the chat so fast. I was just going to turn it on and then turn it off. But like right as I pressed start, people were commenting already and like talking in the chat. I can't do breakdowns because this isn't hooked up to my computer at all. This is like, literally you can see like my computer. Let me make sure nothing is leaked here before I show you. So like I have like all these computers set up, and this is like where I do like video editing and manage the Keen Online Empire. But it's not connected to my computer. It's literally coming from this backpack. There's no cords. Like this cord that's connected to the camera, it all goes from a backpack and can be streamed from anywhere wirelessly. It's really cool. But I'm not sure how to use it. Yeah, I can do interviews. I could do anything. It's kind of crazy. But I don't really know where or when. Because, like, someone else would have to wear it if I'm training. I guess I could make Sunshine wear it or something. Dear the Man King, thank you for all the help to my game. I'm glad, man. It makes me feel good to hear that. I like that I'm making an impact somehow. So it should show like notifications and stuff. Like if people subscribe to YouTube. Stream from anywhere wirelessly. It's really cool. Okay, I'm not sure how to. That's gonna sound weird. Did you guys see that notification? Yeah, I still play League here and there. I've been playing Team Fighting Tactics more. I'm kind of bored of video games, honestly. I've just been focusing on like real life stuff. How do I open this chat on my phone? Is there like a link I can send to myself? Pop out chat? Yeah, Sunshine can be the pack mule. Sunshine is like my guy who'll just do any job that I need him to do. Everyone needs a Sunshine in their life. Turtle guard sucks, Nogi. Yeah, it's not really a guard in my opinion. I never played Dota. Dude, it's honest, like, just that this technology exists and most of the world doesn't know about it is crazy to me. Like, this, you can literally have a stable connection to stream anywhere in the world as long as there's, like, cellular data. It's like a box that you plug in multiple hotspots to. So I have 2 hotspots plugged into it, and it'll, like, combine the bandwidth to keep a stable connection. It's pretty crazy. I didn't know it existed. Yeah, so if I go to my... Yeah, I want to look on my phone. I have like half... It's like half charged right now, so I don't know how long it'll last, but maybe we should go do something. We could go to the gym or something. Do you think they'd let me bring it in? So if I go to my channel... Oh, here we go. Recent live. It'll like combine... Oh, so this... Oh, I can see... I have the title's wrong. What should I change the title to? Yeah, there's no... We're not doing any reviews. Click to donate or support. Yeah, the donation link still works, but there's like no reason to, if you don't want a match review, to have your question show up on screen. I guess that's the only reason anyone would donate. Yeah, so I think donations and stuff still works. And there's ways to like incorporate super chat. What is this? You can like send to... Oh. Wait, what is this? Super chat. There's no way this is going to work. My card was declined. That's hilarious. So I guess super chat is like YouTube's version of Streamlabs. Half charge is like 6 hours. Yeah, it should last a long time. Oh man, there's so many messages. Keenan, I was getting toe-holded in the worm. Dude, I hate that. That people think that. I hate that that happens to people because it should not happen. It's so, like, it's literally the best guard to not get foot locked in. Like, of all the guards, worm guard is the easiest to avoid foot lock. So when I watch people, like, when people ask me that question and I ask, like, how? Like, why? Why is this happening to you? It's hard to... Like, you have to teach them about footlock defense. It's not worm guard. It's your footlock defense is bad. Like, you can get toe-holded from anywhere. If you like any guard, you can grab someone's foot. Oh, let me do a... Tell me if you guys see this, if I do this.
This is a test donation for $1.
Does it show up? You mentioned you're opening a new gym after ADCC officially. Will you start teaching there before ADCC? Whoa, David Willis, $5, said, Yo, Keen, is there a video of your lapel pass you were showing at GB Northridge? How do you know about that? Is there a video of that somewhere? That lapel pass I haven't shown yet. Like, I haven't had a chance to film it. But I want to. Soon. Next time I meet with Joseph, the new film guy, that's the test donation. Someone didn't actually donate $87. That was a test. Yeah, I don't have video out on that pass yet. Keenan, make counters for the guys releasing counters to the worm. Those counters don't work. Like, they don't actually, they're not tested against worm guard. Like, if it's not done against someone who's doing it in a competition, it's just like theory crafting. Don't take it as serious. I don't think even they take it as serious. It's just like an idea. Like, maybe this could work. But it's not, there's no way to prove that it works unless you do it live. And having trained with all those guys, there's plenty of ways to like deal with the worm guard, and the ones that they're posting are not the way to do it. Which is nice. Like, I appreciate that. Like, they're not showing like the real way, the real ways to deal with it. Because Andre is super good against lapel guard. He's literally been there for every step of its creation. So, like, he knows all the ins and outs. But he doesn't post the real stuff. Wow, I don't stream. I'm, like, not used to reading all of the messages. There's so many. Keenan, will you open a gym in Orange County? No, it's going to be in San Diego. It's going to be on Miramar Road. Probably. I just met with the owners to, like, give them a big breakdown of, like, what I'm going to do. So we're kind of in negotiations right now. Will you be accepting drop-ins free of charge? Probably not. It's still a business. I mean, we're going to be pretty lenient on stuff, but you still have to pay everyone. Like, there's still rent to be paid. It's not a not-for-profit. Why can't the worm beat Buchecha? I think that's a silly question. It's not the worm that's the problem. I think if you put someone who is equally physically physically talented as Buchecha and did Worm Guard, I'm sure it could do pretty well. Yoki, any spots in Legion for a videographer and editor? Actually, I do need someone to edit. Like, if you can edit raw footage down that I send you, that would be amazing, and I would definitely pay you for it. If you're serious, send me an email at KeenanCornelius@gmail.com, because I do need an editor. Just editing. I have a filmographer, but he needs help editing stuff. What biotype is the Kryptonite to your style and lengthy kind of opponents? What bio style? I would say, like, super short, stocky, really strong bowling ball people, like Orlando Sanchez. How much do you train for a seminar? Train, or how much do I charge? Will you have open mat hours? Yeah, I'll probably have, like, a open, free of charge training session, like on the, like maybe on the weekends or something, where anyone can come free of charge. Yeah, I'll definitely have that, actually. I would edit takedown breakdown. I would edit. Are you? Let me see your channel, bro. I can't look at it from here. Does this camera have good enough audio to really hear my voice and everything? Does it sound okay? Pop out chat. What's this up here? No, I lost everything. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I want to see Takedown Breakdown's channel. Where'd you go, dude? The chat left. Oh, did I click this? Go to channel, that's right. Okay. Takedown Breakdown.
Gordon Ryan Breakdown.
Whoa. You make a lot of stuff. I need like a filmography student, though. Like someone who really knows their stuff. Not, like, no offense. Like, I don't know. I haven't even looked at your channel. Like, you have a ton of highlights, it looks like. You haven't had one of me. I was your first highlight. Your first two. I don't think I've seen these. Maybe I have. Whoa. Let's see your editing. What do you guys think? You guys see this? It's kind of choppy, huh? Too loud, I think. Yeah, I'm aware of the wormhole. It's being fixed currently. Don't talk about that. What's up, Chidori? I just got home, but I have to go lift. I trained this morning and taught at Studio 540. I'm pretty tired, but I kind of just want to like pound some caffeine and go do my lifting workout. The music was better for porn, yeah. Keenan, is this your new video for your other channel? I don't have another channel. Luca Judo, I don't know where he is. Hello, Keenan, I've been following you since 2014. I even remember watched the TLI video on your path to success. It's awesome to see how far you've come. Good luck on ACC. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Do you offer private lessons with a focus on strangling, and how much do you take? That sounds suspicious. You sound like someone I know. Hey, yeah, just walked in. The wormhole is where you put your foot through the lapel in the worm guard. I call it the wormhole. But he was making a joke about something else. Hey, can you roll with a much bigger dude as a white belt? I don't see why not. Get critiqued. Loud background music is brutal. You guys are funny, man. Get critiqued, bro. So, we're going to go to my dirty kitchen because I need some water. And because of my backpack, I can take everyone. What was that? What was that? Oh, someone just subscribed. Show us you logging into BJJ Scout. Hold on, let me open up the chat on my phone. This is cool. Alright, without hopefully showing you too much of my private life. Gotta triple check that nothing's shown here. The bang to keep a stable connection. Pretty crazy. Oop, that was me. Oh, this is the one thing that's good about YouTube. There's a live function. Yeah, welcome to my kitchen. Can you guys see all the dirty dishes? Hi, I am Luca, and I am real. That should be a shirt, too. You guys can see my dirty dishes. How embarrassing. Dude, don't look at my dirty dishes. I've been very busy lately. Do you give one-on-one online consulting regarding BJJ-related stuff, tips for competition? Not one-on-one. And no. I guess the simple answer to that question is no. I don't do that. I kind of just do my Keen Online stuff. In need of a maid, yeah. I suffer anti-version in both hips, which limits my external rotation. What would be an easy open guard to try and learn as a white belt, considering my limitations? Easy, probably, I don't know. Can you lasso guard? Yeah, I'll be back in Hawaii eventually. Okay, we just need some water, then we're going to go to the gym. I really didn't intend for this to be like a stream, but like you guys just like flooded the channels pretty quickly. So I guess we're just going to go with it. I just need some water. And then I'll affix you to the backpack and we'll just bail. But I have to have my chat open too, I guess, to talk to you guys. Do you own any land or have any livestock? I'm buying a house, but I don't own it yet. And I used to have livestock. I grew up on a farm. Sean, right? Well, Keenan, want me to send over a resume and some video samples for editing? Yes, absolutely. Send it to my email, keenancorrinos@gmail.com. If you have a real resume and you're a legitimate filmographer, editor, please. You'd be working closely with my full-time film editor, and he would help you. But yeah, I need someone to do to edit raw footage, because we're going to be doing streaming stuff like this, and I want highlights of it, and someone who can pull it all together and make it digestible for YouTube. #1 BJJ streamer. I'm the only BJJ streamer. First BJJ streamer. First and #1, yeah. I just don't know how to incorporate this into jiu-jitsu. How would we do it? There would be no dialogue. Unless it was like that video that I did with, at that seminar where I rolled with everyone and talked. We could do live streams like that. But that's probably better, post-production. Edited it and nice. Will you have AJ on the podcast? I don't think so, man. I think AJ might be going insane. Don't want to hang around him. Could you tap a gorilla if it couldn't bite you? I don't think so. I think gorillas, they're literally so strong they can just pull your limbs off. Peel you like a banana. Sorry if I'm not getting all your comments or your questions. There's so many. I didn't know this was going to be a thing, like I said earlier. Dylan Dennis had his fake streaming moment when he had people playing on his accounts. I saw that. A bunch of people messaged me about it to go call him out. Are you still looking for a new gym? No, I'm starting my own gym. I'm going to start my own gym. How many coffees per day do you drink? I drink strictly Bang energy drinks. And then I just have like one a day. Yeah, man, when your gym is open, you can live stream your students and talk about the positions people are in. Yeah, I was thinking stuff like that, like stuff that wouldn't be something that people pay for a normal class. I could like walk around and like fix people's positions and like have it live streamed and just make it like open to the public so people can see how I teach. I think I have a pretty unique teaching style. I've been practicing at Studio 540, like kind of trying to run a class in a way that I feel like, based off the research I've been doing about like movement learning, like motor skill learning and how it applies to sports. I can see a lot of things that are wrong in the jiu-jitsu community on how they teach, and I want to start incorporating the scientific route. Yeah, I'll have a kids program. If you were to roll with Jocko, who would win? I mean, I probably would. I do this for a living. Like there's not a lot of people in the world that can beat me up. There's like 10. There's like 10 people that can kick my ass. That's pretty generous, I think. Just bought Adam Mordinsky's butterfly guard. What do you think of his style? Yeah, I competed against him once. It was a weird match. Like, he did butterfly, and I just kind of stood up. And once I stood up, he couldn't play butterfly anymore. All right, we're going to go for a little field trip, guys. We are field tripping. Once I get this attached here. Would you guys care if you can't see me? Maybe I should like hold it. Where's my other thing? I'll just hold you on this for now. Just a sec, everyone. We're testing the backpack. Let's see, am I forgetting anything? I'm going to the gym. What do I need? Shoes. Tank top. Do I need my backpack? I don't need my computer or anything, I don't think. I just need like a selfie stick. What part of LA? I'm not going to LA, unfortunately. I'm going to be in San Diego. Just putting my shoes on. Do you guys want to look like where we're going or at my face? Let's see what you guys see. So I live in an apartment right now, but I'm moving to a house pretty soon. I don't know how the connection's going to be. We'll see if it's stable. We're going to the Tesla. There she is. Hidden behind the trees. The video with Tony and Sunshine was sick. Legit learned a ton of helpful stuff. Thanks. I'm glad you liked it. I got a lot of backlash about that on Reddit. I don't know why people were so resistant to that idea. I think because I pre-framed it in a way where they felt that I was discounting the way they've been learning jiu-jitsu, which I kind of was, I guess. But a lot of people didn't like the idea that maybe they hadn't learned in an optimal environment. What's your credit score? What is good? What's good credit? So, here's what we can do. Here's the Tesla. We're going to... Aha! This is what I need. So I can put you guys on this stick. Would this be better? Oh yeah, the connection's going to be kind of messed up for a second. Well, we're in a dead zone. Oh my god, this is actually really hard to get into my car. With all this stuff. Hold on a second. Let me make sure all this is on. Is this one on? You have to make sure all of the Wi-Fi connectors. One device. All right. I might have lost you guys here for a second, but we're gonna go drive through some traffic. So if I were to use this thing more often, what would be the kind of content that jiu-jitsu people want to see? Let me know on like audio, video quality and stuff. It's like, oh, it looks pretty bad at the moment. It's gonna get better here in a second. The question is, do you think I can sneak this into the gym? Nick donated $2 and said, what's your 16-digit credit card number and CVV? Bro, my credit card has a limit of like $200. You're not going to be able to get much of that. We're struggling out here in the credit department at the moment. Oh, we have good connection now. Once we got out of my apartment. I'm just like looking at my phone a lot to constantly monitor. Man, look at that sunroof. That looks nice. Can we get the nice ear? Bro, this is my good ear. What are you talking about? I can like I can put the phone here in this little phone slot. But I don't know if I can see. There's like 300 of us watching this? I don't think so. Can't be that many people. Video and audio has been good since I've been in the car. Awesome. Could I get a lapel DVD for $200? I'm pretty sure that's like what it costs. I wonder if this would be okay in the sun on the dash, or if I would like heat it up. I'd probably just set this up here, and it'd be pretty secure. No, this it just seems dangerous. How's that? We're struggling out here in the credit department. I keep checking the stream. Is that safe? Is the car self-driving now? I was just on like a back road. It was empty. The car pretty much self-drives everywhere. That's what's crazy about it. Like, it'll stop you from hitting things. Do you get hyperflies for free? Yeah. Lance donated $5. Do you remember Rafael Domingo's match at Purple Belt? He's got a very active style, and Worm Guard was a mere larvae. Yeah, the hairband's still on the steering wheel. That was a big moment for me, the discovery of the hairband. This is pro. Yeah, it is. Oh, yellow light. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's not the most, oh, God. That's not going to work. Hold on, let me get into, like, a safe stoplight or something before I fix this. This thing's too big, man. How's this? We're at a stoplight now, so it's okay. Boom. So Rafael Domingos, that was Pan Am's Finals 2012. That's what you're talking about, right? Pan Am's Finals. That was, I won by 50-50 armbar. Shoot, dude. This thing won't stay. Where's Josh? Josh is in Florida. How do you rate Venom Gear? Venom Gear sucks. I've never worn it, but I've felt people who wear it and competed against them, and the gi just seems really bad. This is my podcast now. This is just the Keenan podcast, not the Matt Burn podcast. We're podcasting live. That's how we do it. Perfect excuse to stream. Camera's not gonna last long if I keep treating it like this. I should pull over and attach it properly. Hold on, I'm not gonna look at the chat while I'm actually driving. I'm gonna focus on the road. Driving break. Can you, Harry Asian Man donated $2.79 and said, can you use the lapel for passing guard or takedowns? Yeah, I actually hit a lapel takedown when training with Dom the other day. John Hart, $2. What do you think of Jonathan Thomas? He's, I've known about John for a long time. Like, he should compete more. He was really good when he was competing and he stopped. 3 feet of Doritos on the floor. It's not Doritos, dude. It's these flowers in this apartment complex that I live in. The trees are flowering, and they're just like raining a ridiculous amount of flowers per day. And they get in my car, and like I have to take my car to the car wash every single day because there's like tree sap that drips on the windshield, and I have to wipe it off or I can't see. So I have to go get the car washed. And then so it's like, yeah, if you look on the ground here, that is just like trash and flowers, not Doritos. Who is the hottest BJJ player? Male or female? Dude, they're literally flowers. I can show you. These are flower petals. Bro, if you're uncomfortable with me driving and podcasting, you're on the wrong YouTube channel, because I've been doing that already. Put the trash on that side. Yeah, it's worse than just the flowers. It's sap, dude. The trees like rain sap on your car. It leaves like a really gross residue. Even when you clean it off, it's like very secure. Not secure. It's very adhesive to the windshield. Will you have a mat fee for visitors at your gym? Definitely. We're going to need a mat fee. Okay, so now I could put this up here. But is the sun shining on it? That might not work due to the sun. Bro, you gotta sort out your carpet crumbs game. It's not carpet crumbs, dude. They're flowers. And the hook, the hook is like this. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but basically Tesla has like a steering wheel sensor, and you need to constantly be like putting tension on the steering wheel, or the auto drive will turn off. So like when I'm on the highway, I'll hook this on the I'll show you. I'll hook this on the scrunchie and just like hang it like this. The steering wheel's not centered. I'll hang it like this, and it'll keep tension on the steering wheel, so I don't have to constantly like keep my hand on it. I still pay attention, obviously. I don't like pass out, but like it lets you not have to put your hand directly like squeezing on it. I'll keep my hands on it still, but I don't know if I'm allowed to like talk about it. That might be illegal. Will you have a discount at your gym for Keen Online members? More than likely, it'll probably be a Keen Online discount for members at the gym. Well, you're kind of doing a few things you're not allowed to do. I think it's okay to stream and drive. Because I don't have to do anything except talk and look at the road. Is your gym for competitors or hobbyists? Ideally, you want an environment that caters to both. So I'll probably have a competition class, but with the majority of classes being geared more towards hobbyists. The psycho is worm guarding the steering wheel. Yeah, basically. We found, well, yeah, it wasn't my idea actually. I had a passenger in the car with me when we were testing out autopilot, and she had that idea. Elon is going to be pissed if he sees this stream. So, funny thing, Josh actually knows someone who works at Tesla, and she got in contact with me to do like a product survey review type thing. So I'm going to be like part of their testing people, so like I can give feedback on the product. And I might even meet Elon Musk. She said I could go to work with her. Will Josh pay at your gym? Yes. He pays double. I illegally downloaded your lapel guard encyclopedia. How does that make you feel? It feels the same as if you had created something and then someone stole it from you. That's probably what it feels like. Justin R. Bobby donated $5, said, what parts of LA are you considering for your gym's location? And thanks for the $5, dude. Like, you don't have to donate. I'll probably be able to read your question, but I appreciate it. So I'll give your question a good answer. I thought about opening in LA, but then I decided I really like San Diego. I like the people here. I like the training partners that I've had at previous gyms, and I still like to be able to train with them. Like I trained with Dom recently, and I've trained with Lucas still, and Josh. So I would like to stay in San Diego. I may open up a second gym in LA someday and like spend half my time at both. That's a possibility. I don't think Josh wants to come to my gym. Yeah, I specifically asked if Elon ever wanted to learn jiu-jitsu, if he would like make sure that I'm his private instructor. I would do it for free. I'm a huge Elon Musk fan. If you do late night classes at your gym, I'll 100% join. No one in San Diego is filling that niche, 8:30 to 10 or something. Yeah, I actually prefer later trainings, but I think most people want to just get home. Well, there'll be times for everyone, but I will probably just be teaching the main classes. David Lopez, it's going to be in Miramar area, so a little bit more north of the most San Diego. Like, I don't have the keys to the place yet, but that's the place I'm looking at. Hoffa or Marcelo? I think Hoffa's better. You don't train with Kainan? I haven't trained with him yet, no. But I would like to. So, like, something in this backpack is, like, whirring, making, like, a fan noise. And I don't know what it is. I guess it's okay. I think this is the best spot for the camera in the center here. You look more like a San Francisco kind of guy. I like San Francisco. Chris Gammill donated $2. Thanks, man. Thanks for that. What is your secret to guard retention? I have a very complete system of guard retention that functions a lot off of like the layers of guard concept, which I've talked about on YouTube before. And like, there's just a lot of ways and places you can put your feet and grips you can take that sort of have like a cascading effect where if one is broken, you fall into the next phase, or you fall into the next movement, or you fall into the next guard. And I think I explained it pretty clearly in the Concepts of Guards video, but I should have refilmed them. Keenan, I'm a 45 beginner. Does that mean your weight? Or are you 145 years old? I'm assuming it's your weight. Okay. I rolled with a 220-pound beginner the other day. Is it worth me waiting to be more experienced before continuing to roll with other beginners that are much bigger? I think you should be fine, man. Just tap and don't like hurt yourself trying to resist. As a tall player, do you have issues with your back or had issues? Yeah, I've had like upper back issues. Upper back and neck takes a beating, no gi. In the gi, I feel fine all the time. Seminar in Texas. There's 2 seminars in Texas coming up. One in Richardson, and the other one is in Richardson on August 10th. That is at, I'm not sure which gym it's at yet. The other one is in McAllen, Texas. I think that's at Modern BJJ. I'm going to post links on my Instagram soon where you can get tickets and stuff. Dude, I can't read the chat. It's so small. How do can I go chat only? There's no chat only option. The text is so tiny. My eyesight's not this good. What would be a better way to deal with this? How many viewers are there in here? I don't think it's updates. Wow, 300 viewers. What went wrong with your match with Lowe in 2018? Saw the match yesterday. Dude, what doesn't go wrong in my matches with Leandro? He's just a really good competitor, man. Like, he's so good in competition scenarios. Gordon versus Payne later this year. Who wins? I feel like that match isn't going to happen. I just feel like, with Gordon's attitude, I feel like Philippe is just going to make the match not happen just because it would be funny. Like, wouldn't it just be better if Philippe just never fought Gordon again and just took the 2-0 win? Be like, yep, I beat you twice in a row. What do you want from me? No rubber match. I won fair and square 2 times. Yeah, I'm going to need to... This is weird, but can you guys all type in caps so I can read the chat? If I had brought my other backpack, maybe I could have made it bigger with the computer or something. I hate going to McAllen, but I'll go for your seminar and tacos. Thanks, dude. I guess if I go work out, I can't really communicate with the chat. So we'll just chill. Maybe go get some food or something. On the menu, there might be a chat pop-out button. I'm on my phone, though. So unless there's a way to do it from my phone. I'm looking at the phone here, and the camera's here. I was trying to put the camera by the phone, but it wouldn't stay. I had a car mount, like a camera mount, for when we did the podcast, but I took it out of the car. So I don't really have a good way to secure you guys. Who do you think is BJJ Scout, and why you refuse to admit? Man, the guy wants to keep his identity anonymous. You just gotta embrace the mystery. Thanks for, yeah, screaming chat. They're fighting on Third Coast as well. Now I don't know what inflection to read your comments in. Yeah, they're fighting. They're supposed to fight December 5th. But I'm just not sure if it's really going to happen. We need to have the contracts written up. But even if the contracts are written and signed, people can always just say, they're injured or something. What do you have against honest, no leg-grabbing judo? I feel like you guys are going to start getting, banned or timed out by the Autobot for doing this. Oh my god, Joe Rogan, please. Yeah, Dude, I feel like I'd be so shy. I don't even know if I could do that podcast. What am I going to talk about with Joe Rogan? I mean, yeah, I guess we could just, bullshit about random stuff. Because we both kind of just ramble about random stuff. But I don't know, I guess, we could talk about the American Jiu-Jitsu impact and, the difference between the Americans and the Brazilians and the, what is happening in Jiu-Jitsu. And, the techniques that are being incorporated by the different nations. Was Josh Hinger BJJ steroids? Hot take. That would be hilarious if it was Josh, but I think it was some kid. Ewan Hinger. I know he always makes fun of me saying like I tricked people into thinking his name is Hinger, but I just didn't know how to pronounce it. And when you read it, it looks like Hinger to me, not Hinger. Like that sound. Why would someone put that in a name? It just makes so much more sense to be like Hinger. But Josh hates it, so if you really want to piss off Josh, make sure you say that to him in person. If you ever meet him at like a seminar or a tournament, say Josh Hinger. He hates that. You can't do worse than Elon Musk. I thought they did great. He's a great interviewer. He'll make you talk. Just get a spliff and don't worry. Dude, I could not smoke with him. I would have to keep it very sober. I don't do well in public situations like that. At the top level, our guard mostly too good to pass, and it's just a battle who can pull and come up first. I think at lightweights, yeah, but once you get to like lightweight and above, or even like middleweight and above, the passer has the advantage. I think most people get their guard passed pretty easily. Yeah, this is an electric car. I traded in I had a V8 muscle car that I traded in for this one. If you see this, I just wanted to thank you for all your content. You motivated me to finally start training, and my life has changed so much. It means a lot. Shane, that's awesome to hear, dude. Shane, I'm speaking to you specifically. Are you saying that you didn't train jiu-jitsu before and you were just interested in it and you saw my videos and that made you start? Or were you training already and it motivated you to get back into it? I'm going to try and see your comment if you reply. Josh is an effing maniac. Will break limbs. Hi, bro. Have you rolled with Hernando Laranja? I can't find any footage of him competing. Yeah, I don't think he's competed in a long time. Who's going to reconcile first, you and Andre or Dylan and Marcelo? Man, I'm already, trying to talk to Andre. I think he should just, let me come do comp class at Autos still. And just I won't rep Autos, but I'll just go train there. I think I'd be good. I think it'd be good for everyone. I think it'd be good for me. It'd be good for all of them to have, another good guy on the mats. I don't see why not, man. I already trained there for 6 years. What's the difference if I just would just come for comp classes sometimes? Do you think the ultra heavy division is boring to watch? I think super heavy is pretty exciting though. I think it's your super heavy guys are big enough to really threaten each other with guard passes and takedowns, but then small enough to still be fast and exciting. What am I doing, man? What are we doing here? What are we doing with our lives? I need to change the title because we're not studying matches and answering questions. That's an old title. When, where are you going to get your first tattoo? I don't really want tattoos. Where's Shane? Did Shane ever answer? Shane, yes, I've always been interested but never went out of my way to start, but I watched videos on it for a while but was too lazy to start. I started watching you 2 months ago and I started last month. That's awesome to hear, man. I'm glad I could have influenced your jiu-jitsu career a little bit. It feels good to make an impact, to really dedicate your life to something and then people actually care. That's pretty satisfying. How does live streaming work? What do people do? Oh my gosh, there's someone behind me. Almost ran them over. It's 5 o'clock, so there's traffic anywhere I drive right now. Who's a tougher role, Leandro or Buchecha? I feel like Leandro is. I think it'd be stupid to get on the highway right now with all the traffic. But there's also just nothing I really need to do. Because I was thinking we could go to the gym and work out. But I don't think that's really reasonable. Because I won't be able to talk to anyone. It would just be me, like, sitting in between sets. We're going to go drive by Autos. See what's up. Just going to scope out Autos real fast. Turn up the AC. I haven't driven by Autos in a long time. I want to see what's going on. I'm not going to, like, go in or anything, but we're just going to, like, do a drive-by creep. Drive-by creep, see what's up. I have tinted windows, so they'll never know. They'll never know I was right outside the whole time. Shesha Gordon, who wins? I think Gordon. Nogi. If Gordon's, like, in full training mode. Mikey, you have helped a lot of people, including me. Thanks, man. Yeah, we gotta get some eggs. We're gonna go... we're gonna go cook some eggs. Are you voting Trump again? I didn't vote for Trump, dude. Do you guys think he's gonna make it to a second term? Do you think the Trump supporters are strong enough? That'd be insane if he gets it again. But, like, at this point, doesn't it seem like politics is becoming, like, mostly a popularity contest rather than your actual, like, actually what they're going to do for the country? Like, I know Trump promised a bunch of stuff, but it was, like, just wild shit to get attention, it seemed like. Did he actually do any of it? Will I be a functional white belt after your white belt course? Of course, man. That's what it's for. It helps. It's like a survival guide. It's like how, like, for someone who has no idea what they're getting into and they just have, like, seen jiu-jitsu and they know you roll around on the ground. Like, I always imagine it must just be so confusing when I see white belts coming into the gym and they're, like, being taught reverse De La Riva sweeps and they're just like, what is this? Like, what is this sport? So I made the white belt course to be like, this is jiu-jitsu. Like, this is what you're doing. These are your goals. Like, you need to not get smashed. Dude, look, it's Autos. Who is that? You guys dare me to go to the parking lot and just, like, hang out in their parking lot? Is that legal? Is that, like, trespassing? Autos, a team of other students, yeah. Alright, we're gonna go do a drive-through on the Autos parking lot and see who's there. I think it's kids' class time, though. Maybe it's not a good idea. Mikey versus Nicky Ryan. I've never seen Mikey Nogi. I don't know what he's gonna do. Socialist Democrats are eating themselves, you say. Do you consider wrist locks small joint manipulation? No. Wrist locks are totally fair game, man. If you're afraid of wrist locks, you shouldn't be. You just need to learn them. Anything you're afraid of besides, like, flying scissor takedowns, it all can be avoided through knowledge acquisition. That's what's so cool about jiu-jitsu, is if you have the knowledge, you can defend and learn against anything, for anything. Like, that doesn't make sense what I just said, but you know what I mean. Don't be afraid of wrist locks. You're only afraid of them because you don't understand them. You should deliver some baked goods at Autos, yeah. How funny would it be if I just rolled up into Autos with the live stream going? What up, bitches? Best recovery for injured rib muscles. You just gotta rest. I just rested really hard for like 4 weeks and then started training super light. Can't really look area that I live in right now is like it's like Koreatown, but there's a lot of Vietnamese stuff too. So it has all the best Asian food in San Diego. Is all on this street basically. So I've basically for the last 6 years I've just survived off sushi and Korean barbecue. Probably why I'm too heavy for my ADCC division right now. Hey, seriously, editors, if any of you are video editors and you want to work with me, please send me an email to keenancornelius@gmail.com. I need someone who can edit raw footage into digestible content. So, like if we're live streaming, like make clips or highlights of the live stream, or what we did, or where we went, or anything like that. Or like if I send raw rolling footage, you could like trim it and make it like look good, cut it up. That is something that I really need. An editor who's like on call. I can just be like, hey, I have a bunch of video for you. But I went and talked to the owners of the gym building today, and I think they're gonna give it to me, man. I just have to send them like a financial report of how Keenan Online did this year. They want to see like what is my go-to submission. It's probably Kimura trap positions. Just Kimura-ing people. And worm guard armbar. Judo on 3.0. Keenan Online 3.0 is coming out soon. It's going to be like, we're going to add like really cool learning tools. Sort of like, I don't know. What's up? Are we back? I never know if we're like back. So I can see when it goes down like that. That's just like a connection error, like when you hit a dead zone from the mobile hotspots. Pretzel Bolo? I don't think so, man. I think that's just kind of like for Instagram. My thing is this: if you are going to teach techniques, you need to do them in competition. Like, I think you should like test them more. Like, if you just put it out there, sure, it might work like in the gym against students or against lower belts, but like if you don't test it against someone at your same skill level, like how do you know it really is effective? And I just think it's irresponsible to teach moves that aren't super legitimized, you know? Like, they really should be tested, and you have people do them a lot, like in competitions, before you put out instructionals on them. Kind of did it on Craig and Gordon. Okay, maybe I'm not sure what the pretzel bolo is then. I think that's the Barham slow. That's the Barham slow. Kind of calls it the Barham slow, where you just do a really slow Barham bolo type movement. I think that move's really good, but I think pretzel bolo is in the gi, and it's like kind of a weird thing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that's the pretzel bolo. I could be wrong though. Part of the reason I got kicked out of Autos is because I wasn't paying attention during class, so that's why I don't know what the pretzel bolo is. Oh, perfect. Starbucks drive-thru. We're going to get to that. The move that kind of did on Craig and Gordon is really good. I think that's an awesome move, and I found a really cool way to incorporate it from my lapel passing positions. And I just haven't had a chance to do it live yet, but I think it's going to work. I've tried it a few times in training. How Do you reverse Della ringworm someone if there's not enough slack? There's always enough slack. Oh my god, this is such a big pothole I'm about to go over. Quick, what's a good Starbucks drink that's not overly caffeinated? There's a lot of Teslas in California these days. Hey, be honest with me, guys. Whose podcast do you think it is? Is it mine or Josh's?
Hi, welcome to Starbucks.
Hello.
Can I get started for you today?
Yeah, can I get a venti, half black, half green iced tea?
Give me 1 second to enter all this. Did you want some sweetener in there?
No, thanks.
Alright. Anything else for you today?
No, that's all.
325. We'll see you up there.
Thanks. What's your favorite drink at Starbucks? Probably that. I just get like tea. I just get like it's refreshing to get tea on hot summer days. In the mornings I'll get coffee though, if I'm not banging it up. Bang, sponsor me. Both of yours, it's yours. It's Josh's, yours. Josh's, but you're critical to it, so it's a team. JK, of course, it's yours. Josh the Anchor, Hingers. Oh my gosh, everyone just start spelling his name phonetically as Hinger. Hinjer. That's hilarious. Someone wrote that in the chat. Hold on a sec, guys. I don't know how to talk to you guys and deal with the Starbucks workers at the same time. Hello.
It's going to be 325.
Alright, hold on a second. Let me give you my app.
You need a receipt?
No, thank you.
Here you go.
Can I get a straw too?
Of course. There you go. We're all set. Have a good one.
Thank you. This is what I needed. Ever since we left the house, I've been looking for something to drink. Pull up the YouTube again. I'm gonna park again while I drink this and catch up on the chat. Oh, I'm going right there. This girl was really confused about where I was driving. She just didn't know where to dodge my car. Ryan, what did you say? I'm going to train. Please answer, Brotato. What did you ask? I just really feel like if Josh did the podcast by himself or with someone else, it's not going to be that good. Oh shoot! I don't want to be by this giant truck trying to pick up this thing. What is going on? What the fuck? This guy is like really trying to maneuver his semi erratically. What are you doing, man? No, I'm legitimately about to get run over by this semi. Look at this guy. He's getting all up on my grill. He was just over here, like pulling into this parking space and doing all sorts of crazy maneuvers. And you know Teslas don't get along with semis. Oh no, he's back. Look at this. What is he doing? This is insanity. Leave me alone. Stop trying to pull up next to my car. Don't do it again. That's what I thought. Better back off. Oh no, he's coming back! Jesus, dude. Why did I park here? I didn't know this guy was going to be playing bumper cars with me. You guys seen this? He's like trying to play chicken with my parked car in his semi-truck. That's upsetting me. Dude, he's still doing it. Like, he's still pulling into the same spot. Like, maybe if you couldn't do it the 12th time, you should just stop and leave. Like, just chill. Let me leave. Let me leave while you perform these crazy maneuvers. He's literally holding me hostage with his massive semi-truck, man. I can't even leave the parking spot. Alright, I'm going to seize my opportunity here. Sneak out. Dude, I don't think I can. Alright. I'm out of here, dude. Screw this. Dude, what is this guy trying to pull off? Like, now he just went into my parking spot. He was literally trying to bully me out of my parking spot. Are you guys seeing this guy? What is he thinking? Look. This is the 18th attempt to just like, okay, then he just stopped. Alright. Someone explained that behavior to me. That was very strange. And now it's making me uncomfortable. You gotta work on your Tesla escape. Seriously, man, I didn't know how to get out of that situation. Yeah, I wanted to move, but the way he was being very erratic and like backing up, stopping suddenly, and then accelerating really quickly into the parking spot next to me. I didn't know if I could sneak out in time before he ran me over. But I guess he was just trying to line his semi up to just park there or something. Am Park donated $2 and said semi-truck with the pressure pass. Yeah. But he was like stunting on me. Like, it's like he's trying to pass my guard, but kept like letting me recover and then passing it again. Andre heard you were at Autos and sent this guy, yeah. You guys probably want some, like, jiu-jitsu content, huh? Tell me this, I need to train for ADCC, but I don't know if I should focus on trying to set up my gym here and try and, like, just get whatever training partners I can, or if I should just go spend a bunch of time at Homolo's again. And just do the training camp there. I want to just set it up at my own gym, but I just don't know if it's going to come together fast enough. Keenan, are you trying to build a team of world champs? Yeah, definitely. Competition is like what keeps me motivated. Whether it's me competing or like training someone to compete. Like, I want to have an effect on like people's actual skill levels, because I think the overall skill level of jiu-jitsu is lower than it should be because of inadequate teaching. When I go to gyms around the country and around the world, even for seminars and stuff, I feel like the level is not where it should be, and I'm striving to change that. Yeah, I could definitely go back to New York too. The gym is going to be a hassle. Normally it would, but I have a really strong team with me to help me with it. Like, I have a lot of people willing to help me and people that like are going to be involved in the gym. You would think it'd be tough, but really it's like as simple as buying the mats, having the mat company install them, and just cleaning up the place, and it's good to go. Don't you think opening a gym while trying to be in camp for ADCC is counterproductive? It depends on what your definition of productive is. Because the gym is like a huge, huge productive thing that like becomes more productive over time. And to not do it and postpone it for half a year just to train for ADCC, not half a year, ADCC is 3 months away, but to postpone it is like, I don't really see the point. I've been postponing it for years. This isn't coffee, it's just tea. Hold on one sec. Which cigar? Bernie Bootlegs. Donated $5. Man, you guys are crazy with this. Thank you so much, man. That paid for my Starbucks tea. Hi, Keenan. Jocko, Sam Harris, and Rogan got me into BJJ. Then I discovered you, and I've been obsessed for the last year. Going to start training at Essential in August. Good choice, dude. JT's an awesome instructor, and an even awesomer dude. Is Felipe Pena still injured? No, he fought at Worlds. Yeah, I think Joe Rogan is like really making an impact on how many people train jiu-jitsu, because it's just such an awesome sport. It's good that it's like he's being an ambassador for it to the greater audience of the world, you know. How old is too old to realistically start BJJ and win Black Belt World Championships? I mean, the oldest guy to ever do it was Cobrinha. He started at 26. And then he's a multiple-time Black Belt World Champion. What do you think about the current no-gi meta, and how often do you train it you enjoy? Still, I really don't enjoy no-gi, man. It's not fun. There's so little to actually do. Everyone's forced to play the same style. Like, there's no room to, like, express yourself creatively in your movements, or, like, do what works well for you. It's, like, so limited. You have to play a very specific style. Like, I can't do any of my, like, open guard style that I like. I can't, like it's just too... People's defenses have really, like, closed up what no-gi used to be. Because the no-gi level has gotten better, and, like, as no-gi gets better, the techniques that you can actually use become less. Like, there's less and less things that can actually be effective in competition, no-gi. But in the gi, it's kind of the opposite. As everyone gets better, more and more opportunities and techniques arrive and are, like, able to be used, which is why gi is so much better. It's so much more fun. And you're less likely to get injured. Like, whenever I train no-gi, I get hurt. Like, just nagging stuff. Your knees, your neck, your back, your fingers, everything gets messed up, no-gi. But in gi, you don't really have to worry about that. Ziggy Piggy, yeah, the gym will set you up for life. Yeah, I mean, the gym is like, that's how you build a real community, because it's like real people there. You're all working towards the same goal, all in the same place, in person. It's just huge. Like, everyone, all athletes in jiu-jitsu have to open a gym one day. It's just like the natural progression of things, because you can't just travel and teach seminars your whole life. Like, from a survival standpoint. I mean, Dean Lister kind of does that, but I think he's a part owner of Victory or something. Can you talk about your thoughts on Gracie Jiu-Jitsu self-defense with Josh next time you started before it got distracted? Yeah, we can talk about that. Is it counterproductive to train 5 days back-to-back? I mean, it's more about just about how you feel. Some people can train every single day and be fine. If you're training twice a day, 5 days a week, probably not. If you're just training once a day, you could train every day, probably. If you're like a healthy human, you could probably train every single day without rest days and be fine. If you're just doing jiu-jitsu. Bernie Bootlegs, one in the chat if Casey should do more chill streams. Is this a chill stream? I guess. I don't really know how to relax, like, on camera. It's kind of weird being thrown in, like, I'm in a position where in my niche of jiu-jitsu, like, people know me. Like, they know, people I don't know who I am. And I feel like it kind of thrusts you into a role of, like, being in front of these people. If you're doing it, like, if you're trying to progress with, like, business or a career or, like, promote stuff that's important to you, you kind of have to be, like, you have to speak to your audience, you know? But I'm not, like, totally comfortable with it yet. I like to do simple stuff in my game and focus on them as opposed to complicated moves. Is that a good approach? Yeah, that's totally fine. You don't have to be complex. You just have to be, if it's effective. It's what you enjoy. What do you enjoy? Some people enjoy just playing turtle guard and not being offensive at all. Some people like to just defend. That's what's cool about jiu-jitsu. It's not about winning or losing. It's about what you enjoy. This is the BJJ equivalent of those lo-fi hip-hop beats for studying videos. I guess so. I know what it's like to, like... I watch some streams, like live streams, and it's kind of weird how cathartic just listening to someone's voice can be. But I don't think I'm, like, that guy. But maybe I could be. But I'm trying to get more comfortable with streaming because I think it's the future. I think it's like the future social media. Beyond, because humans are social creatures, right? That's why social media is so attractive to everyone and why everyone's addicted to it. But it's also very limited. Like, you're limited to posting pictures, text, and video. And, like, the live functions are there, but I think what social media will be eventually is, like, everyone will just be live all the time. And you're only not live when you don't want to socialize. But you'll just be live, talking to your friends and, like, everyone that's interested in hearing what you have to say. And that's just how people will socialize when they're not with people. And it'll no longer be posts, Instagram, Facebook, things like that. Especially when stuff like this backpack I have is a backpack. It's like pretty small backpack at that. Like, it's already getting pretty portable. Like, I could fit everything in this backpack into like a small bag, like something this big. So eventually it'll just be in a phone, where you can have like high quality streams that are stable from a phone, and then someone's going to make a social network for it, and that'll be that. Is it better to overtrain or undertrain? That's a really good question, because it's important to overtrain so you can see your limits of your body. Because if you don't know what your body's capable of, you'll never really be able to push yourself to where you should push yourself. Because you constantly want to be on the brink of overtraining if you're trying to be competitively successful. You definitely want to find your limits and really push them. I spent most of my early 20s constantly overtrained. Like, I would just constantly feel like crap all the time, and I just forced myself to keep training anyways. And I think that was a huge advantage for me mentally, because when I finally would get some rest, which ironically would be right before tournaments, I would go to tournaments and I'd feel amazing, because I'd actually be rested. And I'd be like, why do I feel so good? Why can't I feel like this all the time? And I realized it was because I was just overtrained all the time. Constantly feeling like crap. I would wake up in the middle of the night with cold sweats, like every other night. I would wake up and my sheets would be soaked with sweat, which apparently is like very bad. It's like your hormones are just like thrown off from overtraining. Because if you overtrain, your testosterone goes really low. And I think that's what was happening to me a lot in my early 20s. And so I started training a lot less, which is one of the main conflicts that I had at Autos, was like I started training less. And people thought I was like being selfish or something, which, I mean, I guess in a way I am. But like, I need to take care of my body. And I need to be able to do this for a long time. I started thinking more about like my longevity rather than like high intensity, getting a lot done like in these few years. Which is, I think, one of the reasons people are abusing PEDs a lot, is because they it's important to them to get as much done as in as short a time as possible. But if you do it for the long haul, it could be better. So I'm in it for the long haul. There's an ambulance. Oh, that's not a green light. Sounds like an Ice Poseidon fan. You're right. Here now. Live stream is the next big thing. I think it is, man. Sign up for combat jiu-jitsu? No. I don't like getting hit in the face. I'm good at it. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm literally good at MMA. I've trained a lot of MMA over the years. And that's what I originally wanted to do. So all through my, like, teen years into my early 20s, I was training MMA. I haven't always been just a jiu-jitsu guy. I'm an MMA guy turned pure jiu-jitsu, which is kind of crazy. Are you worried about the radiation coming off that jetpack? It's not a jetpack. It's literally just this box. The box is what's so amazing. The box combines like multiple internet connections and uses all of them to give you a stable connection, so you don't hit down like dead zones. Henry Gracie would have been good at BJJ competition? Probably. He's a big dude. He's athletic. He competed. I've seen video of him competing before. They've competed. Maybe they just don't like it. I think they just like the business of jiu-jitsu and like teaching it and like their philosophies that they come up with. Which is totally cool. But he did compete, which is important. Like if someone's never competed, you can't take what they're saying as reality, like as true, or like even respect it, in my opinion. Like you have to compete and prove it. Otherwise, jiu-jitsu is no better than all the other martial arts. Like traditional martial arts where you just have actual, like there's too many phonies that can get into the scene if you allow that. Like yes, it does make some people uncomfortable that they feel pressure to compete, but you can't be like a little snowflake in jiu-jitsu. For the good of all of jiu-jitsu, everyone should try to compete a little bit just to keep the art as pure as possible, so less and less bullshit artists get into it. Because the less people compete, the more bullshit artists can get away with. So I'm good at MMA, but I have an 0-0 record. What I mean is, like, I've sparred and trained with a lot of professional MMA fighters throughout the years. I was training with BJ Penn and Joe Lozon when I was 16. Like, I was training with UFC fighters. Like, doing sparring rounds with them. By good, I meant I wasn't, like they would like training with me. Like, it would be good training for them. I'm not beating them up, obviously, but I was, like, a tough kid that could, like, I had okay stand-up, and I had good jiu-jitsu, and I had okay wrestling, and it was like a good body to train with. I don't want to pursue it as a career, though. But I tried for a little bit in my early 20s. I was trained, but then I got some bad concussions. Danaher never competed. That's true. But he has so many students vouching for him, they have to respect it, because his students are so good. Well, Gordon's really good, and the rest of his students are pretty good. Like, definitely better than most no-gi guys that are being produced in other gyms. So you have to respect that his teaching is legit. And that's the thing. It's like it's linked back to competition. It's because he's so focused on competition. Like, if he was just teaching hobbyist guys, no one would care. But because he's teaching competitive guys, it's like validates his systems. A.M. Park donated $2, said, how BS is Henry Atkins? I think, like, I have a bad experience with him. And, like, it may not be like this. Like, he may not be like this, because I haven't spoken with him in person, and I know some people who know him that speak highly of him. But I had a bad experience, and that's all I've known about it. And basically, he taught a move that I just was, like, complete bullshit, and definitely doesn't work in the way... roll, and you just taught a move that's like sketchy. Like, I don't know, dude. It just didn't seem like... I respect his hustle with his internet marketing. I respect his hustle, but I don't think I can respect his jiu-jitsu technique because of that situation. Because it's like, man, if anyone ever calls you out like that, if someone called me out like that, like, worm guard doesn't work. Like, worm guard is way off the wall. Prove your techniques, man. You don't have to beat everyone up, but just show that it's functional. Show that your jiu-jitsu is functional against another jiu-jitsu person. Which is why I don't really understand why, like, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is like a self-defense form. Like, there's so many people that are like, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, like, I'm more worried about Gracie Jiu-Jitsu because I want to be able to defend myself. But it's like, man, they don't even test it against, like, other people in, like, sport. Like, how are you testing it? How are you testing it? There's no competitive sparring to see if your moves are working. I'm pretty sure it's just coasting off of like the fundamentals of jiu-jitsu just being good for controlling the human body. Like anyone with a little bit of jiu-jitsu training is going to have a pretty big advantage over someone who's not training jiu-jitsu. So I think sport jiu-jitsu is better for that kind of thing. The connection's trash right now. It'll get better. I'll stop moving. Alright, we're gonna stop. We're gonna get out of the car because the stream's so bad. The connection's bad over here, so. Alright, the connection's trash, but we're gonna get it back up and running. I'm going to a shopping center where there'll be a good connection. And we'll just sit for a minute. I can reset it from my phone, so once I see it goes down, I can just reset it. It's not a big deal. But I did go through like a valley. That's why, I think. But now I'm on the way to a mall. We're gonna go walk around. I want to talk to you guys. Just keep typing in the chat when the stream goes down, so I know. Because otherwise, I might just be on a tangent, like I was about Henry Atkins, and you guys miss it.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Genesee Avenue.
We're almost there. I honestly don't know how I ended up here. I just was driving through the city streets.
Now turn left.
But I think I'm kind of getting my flow. Maybe because I'm drinking caffeine. Thoughts on people receiving promotions through attendance? That is a good question. You guys have a lot of good questions. Keenan, will you pay for me to move from New Jersey to San Diego if I join your team? Yes, if you're like super high level talent. I'm gonna make a fighter house for people like you. Keenan wants to be the Ice Poseidon of BJJ. It's not that. I just feel like there's so little jiu-jitsu content on the internet from like a non-technique perspective. I think people need perspective of someone who sees it all from behind the scenes. Like I literally see the entire jiu-jitsu community from like behind the curtain. And I know everything about everyone, and I know everything about the techniques. Not everything, but you know what I mean. Like, I know a lot more than the average hobbyist who doesn't really know what's going on. And I think they need someone to be like, this is how it is. Like, this is really what's happening. And what is being presented to you isn't necessarily the truth. And so I feel like I have a duty to fulfill because there's so much misinformation and so many things that's just bullshit that it's just like, it bugs me about a sport that I really care about. So that's my mission with like producing more content. Like, yes, my main goals are like to teach technique in like an articulate, easy to understand manner, so I can raise the overall level of jiu-jitsu through my services and through my YouTube channel and stuff. And then the other side is like stuff like this, where I give my opinion and perspectives on things that I think need to be heard. Not like because I think I'm important, but I think what I've seen and what I've experienced is important for everyone. to see and experience if you care about jiu-jitsu. We might lose connection as I go through this next valley, but it's going to come back. We're just going through one last valley, and then we'll be at a place in La Jolla, which could be another good gym location. Maybe we can scout some gym locations while we're here. Chris Gamel donated $2. Said, "Do you have any unique guards you used for MMA?" No. I was strictly like stay on top as much as possible. Close guard is the best for MMA for sure. You definitely don't want to play open guards. The one that actually surprisingly effective is deep half guard, but I was never a great deep half guard player. It works better as a bigger person, and I was very small. Like the whole thing.
Now turn right onto Nobel Drive.
How's the connection? We went offline.
In 500 feet,
We're back.
turn left onto Lombard Place.
$10 from expat 73. Lifting weights is great and all, but you're paying a price, correct? You get stronger but heavier, slower, worse cardio, and less flexible. That's not true. That's only if you're gaining it at like a ridiculous rate. Hold on, we have bad connection. Again, I'm gonna wait. I'm going to answer that question once we get good connection. Because that's a very good question. I have the answer. Just hold off just a second. I got to find parking while avoiding the parking structure. Because if I go into the parking structure, we're going to lose service. Oh, I'm going to park out here and then we're going to get out and walk. You guys confirm that the connection's good. We're at the mall now, so it should be like a better cell service. But there's no parking because it's 6 p.m. It's gonna make me drive through the parking structure to get parking. Which Tesla did I get? I got the Model 3. It says we have good service. I don't know why it keeps turning off. At least the whole stream doesn't go down. It just sort of goes into standby. Yeah, I know who Ice Poseidon is. I know. Didn't he get in trouble for something like faking content? Like he was faking. He was like scripting drama in his live streams so that he could get more views or something. It's genius. It's like, I mean, I could see why people would be so upset with it, but it's like if someone was getting away with it, I could see why they were doing it. He probably felt like he hacked the whole system. I do box, or I used to. I still got hands, bro. I don't want these hands. Trust me. Alright, we're going for another parking attempt here while avoiding running over pedestrians. I like the Legend of Charlie, though. The guy who just is like a total jerk and tries to beat up everyone. I watched all those videos. Alright, we found it. We found parking. Way over here. I just don't know which one we should park on. Right here is good. Yeah, I'm going to answer the weightlifting question. That's what all this... I just had to find parking first. San Diego's just crazy. And I've got to set up the backpack and stuff, too. Once I complete the white belt course, can I get a blue belt from you? No. I can't do online belts, unfortunately. I think that would be irresponsible. What do I do if I have to go to the bathroom or something? Where do I, like... I can't bring the camera in there. Obviously. So, you guys aren't going to be able to see my face. I'm going to shoulder mount you on the backpack because if I'm pointing it at me, it's going to call too much attention to the actual camera. And I don't want people to feel uncomfortable thinking I'm like recording them. And I'd probably get like kicked out of stores. But I did a test run with this on my friend's stream the other day. She's like an IRL streamer girl that I know. And no one cared. Literally no one cared that we had a camera. I think they just didn't notice like what was really happening. Why don't you use the autopilot driving on the Tesla? You're only supposed to use it on highways. You're not supposed to use it on city streets. It's not ready for that yet, but on highways it's really effective. Like weirdly effective. Sorry you're getting such an up close shot of my face right now, but let's check. We got some battery. Should be good to go if I did this correctly. Luckily I shaved before this, so you guys. You already look like a cop. The GoPro won't help. Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. We're just gonna freaking do this, dude. I don't care. Hello. Oh my gosh, you know what? I think I forgot my wallet. Shoot. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Sure. Hold on, guys. This lady needs my phone. I'm gonna hand you over to her for a second. Momentary hold up. There's a damsel in distress that I have to help. I'll be right back. You guys sit tight. Oh, I think it's linked to my Bluetooth in my car. That would be awkward. It was still linked to my Bluetooth in the car, so you guys would have heard her whole conversation. We're just waiting. It's a nice lady with a baby. She needs her phone, so gotta help her out. And then we'll get going. Hopefully the stream is still live. I can't tell if I don't have my phone. How did she forget her phone, though? Who doesn't carry their phone around? But I forgot my wallet. I really shouldn't be driving around without a license. Alright. Save the day. Let's go. I'm worried though that I lost my wallet. Oh, I know why the connection's bad. Because I had my phone connected to the hotspot stream. Like drag hurricane and get digits. Did she save her number in the phone? No. Apparently she lost her husband in the mall somewhere and lost her phone too. Would you ever try and fight a guy with a knife? Heck no, dude. That's when you run. Don't be a hero. The only time you should ever fight someone with a weapon if it's like a life or death situation. If you can't get out, you gotta leave. Yeah, this is Keenan Vision. You can see first person view of a jiu-jitsu fighter. This is it. Leaked. Mantle, why don't you use the autopilot drive on the Tesla? I think I answered this earlier. You don't want to use it on like city streets, only on freeways. Keenan, thoughts on the baby jumping car? That's funny. Let me answer the question earlier. So the guy asked, man, I lost the question. But he was asking about weightlifting. And if weightlifting makes you lose strength and or makes you lose flexibility and stuff. But the answer is no. If you do it gradually over time, you'll retain your flexibility. And it shouldn't be a big problem. Like, it's only if you gain a lot of weight fast. Like, I've retained most of my flexibility, and I still feel fast, too. But the strength that I've gained over the years is so much more valuable than flexibility, in my opinion. Flexibility is like an offensive tool. Doesn't really make sense. But flexibility as a defensive tool, you'll retain that regardless of how big you get. Like, you'll still be flexible if you stretch a little. Is the connection really bad still? Are we back? Maybe that's a sign to not go in that direction. We're on a quest to avoid dead zones. We're back. Hold on a second. I have to be careful about texting people. Well, you guys can all see who I'm texting. Private. Are those cargo shorts ahead of me? Yeah. Those are some cargo shorts. What are you buying? We're going to the Apple store. Maybe get some food or something. You get it, you're the tallest person in the mall. Yeah. You guys are actually lower than what I see. Mantle, using the gun run backpack? Yeah. It seems like something that would just be so valuable to have for teaching and like recording stuff, seminars, that I just had to put it together. I do need some AirPods, but I forgot my wallet at the house. Let me see if I left my wallet at the house or... I gotta text my roommate. Tesla, Starbucks, Apple Store. The Tesla, I traded in my other car. So it's basically free. My other car that I paid off, I just traded. How tall are you? I'm 6'3" or 6'2". Say 6'2". Should film POV rolling? I don't think it's possible. Yeah, so that was one of the things about this, is I was pretty excited for someone to get in my face and give me crap about like filming in public or something, because I've seen so many videos about it. And I'm ready. I'm ready to judo trip them. I'm just reading your chat. Did you train today already? Yeah. I taught at Studio 540 and trained with the guys there. And then I'm thinking about going up to Homelo's either tomorrow morning or tonight and doing their day class and then coming back, even though it's a 2-hour drive. If I were to do this regularly, it would be cool to like recognize some of your names. Eventually we'll get some regulars, I guess, if I were to continue with this. Can you think someone in their 20s with dedication and talent could be a top competitor? Of course. Yeah, I wanted to live stream my Studio 540 teaching today, but I just didn't feel comfortable doing it at someone else's gym without the owner there, because Rob's not there, so I didn't ask him, so I didn't want to do it. Top 3 weightlifting exercise, definitely bench, deadlift, and squat. Like if you can only do 3, those are the 3 to do, like powerlifting movements. Where should we go? Be honest, please. What am I being dishonest about?
I don't abuse it.
Gutenberg? He's good. We've talked before. Evan Hayden from Newfoundland. Where did we meet then? Dude, I meet so many people in jiu-jitsu. It's hard for me to remember everyone. I remember faces, but names are hard. Whenever I see someone that I've met before, I always recognize them, that I met them. but it's very rare that I can remember everyone's names. Where's Josh? We should troll him. Josh is in Florida. And so we can't troll him. But if he was here, we could definitely go crash his party at his house or something. Like if he's hanging out there, we could just show up. Keenan gonna meet his future wife here on the stream. I feel it. What if I've already met her and she just doesn't know? Or what if I've already met her and I don't even know? Only got one leg working at the moment, so no better way to recover than playing Red Dead and watching A Day in the Life at 2 a.m. Yeah. What happened to your leg? Live stream match analysis. Lol, let's count it as a meeting, right? Yeah. I don't know if I can change the title from my phone, because this is definitely not match analysis. Live streams with Josh? Yeah, we definitely could. I originally got this thinking I could live stream the podcasts, and I was like, it would be useful to have a stable internet connection so we could podcast anywhere and live stream it and get like community feedback as we podcasted as we were recording our podcast. I don't know the right term for that. Oh, Jonathan wants to train. Dom says you wrestled during Judo Randora. Yes. Hey, what's up?
I see what that is.
Yeah, this is a basically it's a live streaming backpack.
Oh, wow.
So like the backpack itself has a battery thing, and this is, you guys can say hi to my stream right now.
Hi.
There's 300 people watching.
Oh,
yeah.
so you're streaming on Facebook.
On YouTube. Yeah, so you can see.
You have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
What is your channel mostly about?
Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but this thing gets a lot of people asking. Yeah, so basically it's got a battery and it's got like a hotspot transponder thing that puts together like multiple Wi-Fi hotspots, so you have a really stable connection wherever you go.
Wow.
And so yeah.
Well, that's good. And what's the purpose of just while you walk around? You just...
Yeah, I mean you could use it for anything. Like, but basically I'm just using it as a form of communication with my audience. So I'm a jiu-jitsu instructor. So like I mostly on the internet, so I have like kind of a following for that, and so
Oh, that's pretty
it's a
cool.
good way to talk to them. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, no problem. Dude, they didn't try and like get mad at me. They just liked it. I was ready to judo sweep them. The judo trip was ready, dude. That's why I'm going to judo on Wednesdays and Fridays, so I can be ready to take someone's feet out if they try anything. See, the thing is, jiu-jitsu is not even effective in a street fight situation. You really just want to use judo. You just trip them with a swift kouchi. They go down and you just walk away. I know, that was my chance. He's asking aggressive questions, take him down. Yeah, I'm at UTC. If you're a jiu-jitsu guy, come meet me at UTC right now. And we'll just cruise the mall. Those guys were paid actors. Good luck with your karate. That would have been hilarious. What I don't understand, were they like a father and son, or were those two separate people that approached me at the same time, asking the same question? It didn't seem like they were related, but maybe they were. You didn't forget Kouchi, Uchimata, bro. I think Kouchi is perfect for like the average pleb you meet on the street. You don't want to really commit too hard because they might bite you or something. So you want to keep your distance, off balance, and then lead with Kouchi. It's a knee tap. Yeah, UTC is the rich people mall. I'm not really here to buy anything. I just came to walk around. Because I didn't want to just sit in the car, you know? They were lovers. Yeah.
I'm only doing it because I want to see Geico.
Let's see. Dude, Janantis wants to train. Janantis is like a real... I think he's a black belt now. He's a super good jiu-jitsu or judoka. Jiu-jitero. What is it called? He's a good jiu-jitero from Atos. Wednesday. Guys, if you're in San Diego, Wednesday at 12, I'm going to be leading a class at Studio 540. You guys can come. Like, just confirm with me first that you're coming, because they said I can like invite guests, but I can't like invite all of San Diego. So if it's just a couple people, we could probably get away with it. I'm trying to bring some of my old friends to go train on Wednesday. This is kind of how my trainings are. Scheduled these days. I just wait for people who want to train, and then I try and meet them at somewhere. Dude, go train and stream it? Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Keena, we need to know about the American Legion merchandise. Yeah, I have all of the capabilities to make it, but when I made some other worm merchandise, no one really bought it. So I was just like,
Seminars in Europe.
Probably not worth it.
The next year or two, Big BJ seen in Ireland.
I'm not sure of the drop-in fee, but if it's just like a couple people, maybe they would just like let you come once if you just sign a waiver, you know. Would you do a gaming stream? Nah. I don't think jiu-jitsu people really care about that. You guys care about jiu-jitsu. Why would we play games? I don't know. Maybe one day. I don't really play video games very much anymore. What's the number one opponent that generates the most anxiety for you? Wow, dude. That's a deep question. Like, who makes me most nervous that I have to fight against? Man. I got really nervous fighting Yuri Simões one year. I don't know why, but it was like 2014, and I fought him, and I was so nervous. I threw up before a match. But then I fought him again at ACB, and I wasn't nervous at all, and I tapped him with a reverse omoplata. I work really hard to like keep my nerves under control. I do a lot of mental preparation these days to like. I found a pretty good system that works for me, where I don't get like crippling anxiety. But I used to. For a long time, I was like really struggling with it. Oh no, the connection. It's terrible right now. Let me check I need to find a bench or something so I can check make sure the hotspots are working. No, I don't really get nervous to fight Leandro. I fought him so many times, dude. Literally fought him like 10 times.
I was calling you like 10.
There's no surprises there anymore. Yeah, I could tell you what I do, like my mental training. Hold on a second, though. I'm gonna set down this for a second. So there's like a little box on the side here where you can see your... Oh yeah, we're not getting good connection here at all. Wow, this place is terrible for streaming. We're like streaming on like 0 connection. It's so bad. Who would have thought? I guess this area is run by T-Mobile, yeah. It kind of seems like the different service providers battle for territory. Because like wherever my phone, which is T-Mobile, has bad service, the Verizon and AT&T hotspot I have in this backpack have good service. And now my phone has full bars, but the hotspots have like really bad connection. I wonder if there's like contracts for what areas they can cover or something. But I really have to use the bathroom, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. I definitely can't do a first person view. Do a grand opening camp. That could be cool. You're saying it's fine? Well, this is like literally really low bit rate from what I see on my little device. It should be in like the 5,000 to 6,000s, and it's at like 800 right now. I have everything I need to go work out. We could go check in at 24 and just like do some light weightlifting. I have to use the bathroom, dude. I'm gonna have to switch the stream to be right back while I use the bathroom. Taking the elevator. How awkward would this freaking get up be in an elevator with people? Look into it, man. The phone Illuminati. Stream your stream. Is the stream of the stream right here. I thought about streaming on Twitch, but it's like I don't have any. Oh. I don't have any followers on Twitch. Is the bathroom on level 1? Dude, I'm lost. If you do a Tiffer person, can you do a breakdown of the grip change? Yeah, dude, that's the real worm guard. That's hilarious.
First floor.
Nah, we'll be quick. It's the bathroom. Curious if it reconnects on its own or if I have to manually reconnect it. If I click this, it usually goes back to it. Are we back? There's kind of a delay, so I can't tell when it goes live again. I just see it on the little connection interrupting page. Now it's back. Oh yeah, I just went out in the elevator, I think. Dude, I can't find the bathroom. Dude, this store is so ridiculous. This furniture store. Everything in here is like $10,000 for a couch. It's insane. You could literally buy 10 couches for the price of one couch in that store. I feel like that's a situation where quantity is better than quality. Like if you can just buy more furniture, you don't need like crazy nice furniture. Stream your golden stream. You guys are sick. Sick and twisted. Yeah, the mental prep system. We're on the hunt for something though. We finally have a mission. It's a bathroom mission. You think jiu-jitsu is growing? Heck yeah, it is. We do more live streams. Yeah, potentially. I don't see why not. Live streams are kind of weird because, like, I don't really know, like, who it goes to. I think if you just make sure, if you're watching the stream right now, to click the notification bell on my channel, because then it'll be guaranteed to send a notification to your phone that I go live. And if you don't do that, there's a good chance you won't see it because of how YouTube works, I think. Dude, I'm so lost. There's definitely bathrooms in this mall, but I've walked past all of them, I think. Can we count on more content without Josh? Yeah. Dude, how many people don't want Josh in the podcast? Should we just vote him off right now? Yeah, there's no way jiu-jitsu is not just going to keep growing, man. It's too fun. It's like the only sport that anyone can do. It has everything you need, like a community, gets you in shape, you learn a cool skill, you get to wear cool uniforms. Every one of these stores has a bathroom. Yeah, probably. But I don't want to ask store employees because they're going to bust me with my camera. I think we're getting close. Who knows? We're going upstairs. Maybe rolling with a full bladder would help you get the tap quicker. Maybe. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten the mental training. I'm going to explain it to you. What is up here, dude? I've never been to this part. Episode 5? We should do a test. Episode 5 should just be... Yeah, this was not the right way either. Episode 5 should just be me. And episode 6 can just be Josh. And then whichever one gets more comments and likes and views, that's whose podcast it is. We're going back down the escalator. The down escalator. Keep Josh for the polarity, yeah. I'm just kidding. I don't think Josh is going anywhere. But we do need some real guests, I think. But I just feel like we're going to make any guests we have on so uncomfortable that they're just not going to know how to deal with us. Yeah, dude, we just did an impromptu stream. Like, I turned it on to test it, and then we just started walking around. Because there were so many people that were watching. So I was like, okay, let's do it, I guess. Dude, I'm giving up. Wait, I think I just saw something. I saw a glimmer of hope. I see it. You see that? You guys see what I see? Right over there? I'll be right back, guys. Like 30 seconds. are you guys talking about in here? Alright, I'm just trying to secure the camera now. It's like a little loose. There we go. Should be good now. The question is, what's next? the one reason for coming to the mall has been completed. I'm gonna sit down for a second on these weird lawn chairs. Dude, I'm sweating from walking around. Yeah, I did, dude. I did wash my hands. Are you kidding me? Don't be crazy. I don't know how to arrange this to be okay. This is kind of a weird view, but I guess it's fine. I know there's like water on the ground, though. There's water everywhere. Alright, mental competition prep. Here it comes. Once I see that we're all here and ready to listen. Is everyone paying attention? Ready to listen? How to prepare for mental competition. Of course I used the gender-neutral bathroom. Dude, is the connection okay, or is it just me? Looks good right here. So what's up? Change spot? Yeah, that's a weak signal over here. How do you make weight with that thing? Everyone's ready? Okay. Man, there's such a big delay. I gotta turn off the YouTube stream delay. I think it delays it by like 20 seconds. So I can't, when I say something, I don't see the chat for like 20 seconds. Alright, before we start, I need to just like take care of a few things on my phone real fast. Can you guys just sit tight? Do you mind? Will you just give me some space, please? I just need some space right now, some alone time. ADCC chat, and it has like all of us in it. And the message is from one of the organizers. And he said, okay guys, here's the info, blah, 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 blah. This is where you need to send stuff for like pictures or, you know, flights and tickets and stuff for everyone to come. And one of the main things he says, please do not respond. Don't reply, don't thumbs up in this message thread. It's purely for us to give you information. And the first thing everyone starts doing is just thumbs upping it, everything. And then Gordon comes in and says, what's up, bitches? And then Orlando says, please do not respond, reply, or thumbs up in this message thread. Everyone's just like being rowdy. Nice. We're organizing the training session for Wednesday, 12 p.m. If you're a black belt in San Diego, please come. We're just going to train. I'm running a class, so it's going to be like mostly rolling. So we'll probably just warm up with some technique and then just train. But you guys are welcome to come. If it's like, I mean, I can't imagine too many of you show up. Most of you are not from SoCal. Alright. I'm organizing the train session. Connection is good. If I don't move, it's good. Okay. I guess technically I am in a group chat with Dylan and AJ. Blue Basement will have the most stacked camp. You would think so, but they don't really have any big guys. It's just Gordon and Craig, which, I mean, just Gordon and Craig. That's like saying a lot, obviously. But I mean, like, you need a lot of big guys. You need a lot of different styles. Like, that's why Homlos is so nice. Homlos and Autos have just, like... Well, Autos has kind of small guys, too. Me and Kynan are the biggest guys. But Lucas is tiny, but he feels like the biggest guy, so he kind of counts. I would say purple and above are invited, but you still have to deal with their front desk. Like, I'm not like God there. I can't just like let anyone in I want, you know? I'm getting kind of hungry though. Do you think so? Just because I'm here alone right now, like, I do hang out with people. Do you think this is something I could do with other people, or it would take away too much from the experience of like talking to people? I don't know. I feel bad for missing my lift today though. Nikki Rodriguez is there too. I forgot, but yeah, I don't know. Ask Craig Jones how his bagel was in NYC 2 weeks ago. So you're gonna break down Marigali, Evil Twin versus you, Wormlord? Yeah, we're gonna do that on the next podcast. We're gonna start with it. We're just gonna go right into that right away because we've been promising it for a long time. One other maybe, but they have to get to interact with the chat. Dude, just stream whatever. These streams are good. Yeah, I think the problem, because I've tried to stream before, but I was like too focused on it being something. Like, oh, it has to be rolling review breakdowns, or like I have to be like doing some sort of service to like, I don't know. But I think you're right. You just have to stream whatever. Nikki Rod Shade confirmed. Send the clip to BJJ World. Yeah, dude, that's the problem too. BJJ World is going to take clips from this probably and like use it, and it's going to be out of context. Yeah, definitely like to see you break down vids. Yeah, so that's the thing. Everyone says they want to, but like, it's like people saying they want to learn stuff, or they like everyone wants to learn, but no one wants to read. No one wants to study. So it's like the idea sounds nice, but no one actually wants to study. So you have to make it fun for people. And so I think like short YouTube clips of techniques is like the perfect amount of time for you to stay interested, or like keep yourself engaged. What's the word? Attention span. It's the perfect thing for your attention span. When you try and do too long of a study type thing, it burns people out. It's like we're chilling with you. It's awesome. Glad you like it, man. Yeah, I think it could be cool. I don't know. I got this backpack. I might as well use it. I kind of got the backpack too to like sort of commit myself to using it. I was like, I think this will be good. I'm gonna try and use it. Keenan Blast, Nikki Rod. Yeah, that is exactly their title, dude. It's so funny how those channels are forming. BJJ Scout has one too. Don't pander to weak minds among us. Great jiu-jitsu for self-defense. Why or why not? Everyone keeps asking this question, or it's the same person typing it over and over again. Yeah, no, I didn't discuss mental prep yet. I'm going to get to that soon. That could be a way of engaging with the chat room? What do you mean? What did I say? That would be a good way to engage. The screen is kind of fuzzy. Would you say Danaher's the exception, considering DVDs sell good and are long as fuck? I don't think anyone watches the full things. It would be so hard to get through those, the entire thing. Like, I think some people do, obviously. Not no one. I think a lot of people do, but I would say the majority don't make it through the whole thing. I don't think the majority make it through the Lapel Encyclopedia. The Lapel Encyclopedia is really long. But all the people who buy it, like, most people just get about, like, most people work through it very slow. Oh, donation alerts aren't working? You might be right. I thought I did a test donation, though. me see. I don't know my login. I'm gonna log into this and make sure it works. And then we have to do an Instagram break. We gotta check Instagram. That's important, right? Alright, so we're gonna go to alert box, and you guys are gonna tell me if you see the test stuff.
This is a test donation for $1.
Test. Maybe I have the wrong link. Who knows? Let me see. Do you guys see this stuff? I don't know what these are,
This is a test donation for $1.
but I sent a bunch of tests. So let's see if they show up. Yeah, it looks like they're working, dude. I saw one earlier that didn't pop up on the stream. Okay, so someone just lied. Whoever the liar was, we're gonna ban them. No lying allowed. Do you go to clubs or have a girl, or is it just about jiu-jitsu 24/7? Okay, so here's a question for you. What is normal? Like, what does a normal person do with their life? Those aren't real people donating. It was just a test donation. Like, what is normal? Because when I try and be normal, when I hang out with normal people who don't do jiu-jitsu, it doesn't seem like they do much. It seems like they just like watch Netflix and then they like go out and drink. Is that it? I mean, aside from like activities, like if you're into like sports activities, what do you do that's like a non-sport activity that's just fun? Play video games, watch TV. Like, it doesn't seem like people go places unless it's like to go to like a mall or something to shop. Go out on weekends, yeah. That's the thing, like if you work, like that's your life. You just work. I mean, I work, but it's like on projects, so it's fun. And like the projects can be profitable if I do it right. So it's very fulfilling. Work, home, X videos, and sleep, yeah. That's the thing. So like when you ask like what do, I think I do more. Can you check American Eagle for a 34 relaxed fit, stonewash, no pleat, elastic waist, boot cut in the sky blue? Yeah. Walk dog, ride bikes. That's the one thing. People have like pets as hobbies. Like if you have a pet, there's some people over there. They got their dogs. I can't flip it around right now. There's some people over there with their dogs. Art, that's one. That's the thing. Like each person has their thing, and they kind of stick to like a very small amount of hobbies that they actually pursue. It's very difficult to have a lot of hobbies. So like jiu-jitsu, one that takes up a lot of energy, is good. But I have more energy now because I'm not training super hard yet. I'm still recovering from my rib injury, and I've just been training super light. Like, I don't know if I could do this if I was training full time. I don't think I'd have energy to talk. I would just be like trying to nap. Reading books is good. Will you keep doing classes at 5:40 until you get your dojo? Maybe. Just because I don't really have a good spot for, like, train with people. And they have pretty good mat space. And they're pretty open about just letting me do whatever I want. Like, within reason. So, I don't see why not. Are you at UTC? Yeah, I'm at UTC. Serial killing is your hobby? Dude, do you think there's any serial killers in this YouTube chat right now? Train all day, Joe Rogan at night, all day. How many rolls do you do in a day if you're in a Worlds camp? You don't really go by, like, rolls. You go by, like, hours of actual training. I would say probably, like, two hours of sparring, or maybe an hour and a half of sparring and then conditioning. You can train twice in a day, but I found that kind of was wearing me down a lot, and I wasn't able to, like, enjoy my life and train. It was just miserable. And you can force yourself to do it, but I feel like it's so much more powerful to have a happy brain and just be happy about what you're doing. Like, I think that mental edge is stronger than like the cardio and extra conditioning you would get from just like training like a psycho every day. Why are your ears like that? Suggestions for a dad with 3 boys to keep them interested in BJJ. I don't think you can force it. You just gotta let them chill. Oh, Mantle donated $2. I saw it that time, Mantle. Sorry. Thanks, man. So I only see the super chats show up on the chat, and then they show up on the video feed as well. But I don't always have the video feed open because it takes data, you know. Would Galvao do the podcast? Probably if we asked him, but I don't really want it. Doesn't sound very fun. Do you smoke weed? Yeah, I do sometimes to help me sleep. I have like one of those pens with like the concentrate capsule. It's legal in California, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I find it helps me sleep a lot. Some people were telling me that it like doesn't, that it's fake sleep or something. Last time I talked about this on our podcast. People get into BJJ when they realize the skill that is involved and the satisfaction of tapping someone out with dedication and hard work. For me, I was just addicted to the endorphins of training. Dude, this is crazy. Like, the battery lasts so long. You could literally do this all day if you were comfortable with just like broadcasting your life. I keep putting my hand in a gross water puddle on this chair. Do you have a dream guest for the podcast? We haven't even had a guest. I know Josh wants to get Sanji or wants to get Mo from ADCC. We could get any of the Atos guys. Like, who would you guys want to see? My sleep schedule right now has been really good. I've been going to bed at like 11 and waking up at like 7 or 8. Too many injuries, man. There's so few injuries in Jiu-Jitsu. Tell Hyperfly to restock the Judo X in an A1. Shoe sponsors. So is BJJ no longer fun for you? No, it's fun. It's very fun. I'd say it's the most fun thing I do. It's just, you can't overdo it. Like, just because something's fun, if you just do it like crazy, eventually it's going to become not fun. So I feel like it's important to like create a good schedule where it's like enough to make me sore and like progress physically from an athletic standpoint, and then enough to make me progress technically from a mental standpoint, but then not so much that it burns me out and makes me not want to do the previous 2 things. So step 3 is like the audit for step 1 and 2. You need to spend more time doing BJJ Scout studies. Yeah. I mean, no. I mean, BJJ Scout does. I'm really not BJJ Scout, I swear. I don't want people to think I'm like faking to like act like I might be, but I'm not. I promise. BJJ Stars, that's the Brazilian event, yeah. Keanu on the podcast, that would be insane, and we might be able to do that, actually. Probably not, but I'm one person away from Keanu. Hyperfly knows him. The Hyperfly people know him. Dream guest, Rustam Chisev, dude. I'd be too scared. He's still coming after me after what I said about his fingers. Have you tried hypnosis for mental training? No. Devin Scout, hey Keenan, I just moved to San Diego. I'm purple belt. I've been off the mats for 6 years due to a spinal cord injury when I was in Afghanistan. Could we do some private lessons soon? I'm super busy right now, but when my gym opens, I suggest you come in and we can probably get some work in. We could get Mario Lopez, or we could get Keanu maybe. That would be the big move. Jiu-jitsu guys, sure, but like celebrities that train jiu-jitsu, that would be next level podcasting. Man, I'm starving. Should we get some food? There's a veggie grill here. There's veggie grill and Shake Shack. What? I probably should get something healthy.
Yeah.
Do I respect deep half guard? Heck yeah, dude. That's a good guard. Russell Brand has a blue belt. Yeah, it makes you wonder, like, the celebrities that get into jiu-jitsu, like, do you think they fall in love with it like everyone else does and start, like, scouring the internet like all of you guys do? Just trying to get all of the jiu-jitsu information and content you can. Man, I don't keep track of my calories, but I know I'm getting more calories than I need because I'm gaining weight. I eat a lot. For a long time, I could not gain weight at all. And I think now, as I'm getting older, my metabolism has slowed down a lot, and I've continued trying to eat the same amount to, like, when I couldn't gain weight, and it's finally working. How much money do you live on, dog? So I have a lot of businesses in jiu-jitsu, like a lot of streams of income, but a lot of them like require a lot of reinvestment. Like a lot of the money that they make goes back into the businesses, so I don't live on much. Like there's a lot of like cash flow from like Keen Online and Lapel Encyclopedia and seminars, but so much of it goes back into the businesses that it like I don't really save that much. Why did you stop competing at lightweight? Dude, that was like 60 pounds ago. 60 pounds and 10 years ago. No. I competed at lightweight last when I was 20. I had to cut a lot of weight. Celebrity jiu-jitsu tournament. I don't think their contracts or like managers would have let them do something like that. You could sell the business though, right? No. How would someone run Keen Online? Are they going to put a blonde wig on and try and teach? Someone's speaking Spanish in here. Can someone translate that? I don't know what that... I can't read Spanish. We make a curriculum for a gym, and would you tell people in advance what you'll be training the next week so they can study on your website before the class? That's a good idea. I think ultimately I would want to optimize all of that. Like between the web, existing content, the gym, physical gym, and then live streams should be like meshed perfectly to be optimized like that. No, I don't do psychedelics. I've never done any drug besides weed, if that you count that as a drug. I've drank alcohol and I've smoked marijuana. That's it. You say Henry Gracie is the most profitable jiu-jitsu guy? Maybe. They have the Gracie brand behind them, and they've done like they do a lot of stuff. They work really hard on content. Yeah, Keen Online using deep fakes. That'd be funny. Because they can deep fake your voice now, too. Keenan, you're my role model, bro. Thanks, man. Do you guys want to... I didn't post this on Facebook. We have 300 viewers, or I mean Instagram. We have 300 viewers, and I didn't even say like that I was doing this on Instagram. Do you think we should? Or should we just keep it the YouTube audience? Instagram's a little toxic for me. Do you think 10th Planet is overrated by guys like Joe Rogan? Yeah, maybe a little. But I don't... They seem to be really focused on the DDS guys. So there was this lady at my jiu-jitsu class today, and her ringtone was like this high-pitched meow. And I really want to put that on as my ringtone on my phone. How do you spell bureaucrat? Bureau. How do you spell bureau? how to do that. I mean, Streamlabs is in the description, but I mean, it's their platform, so they can promote their super chat however they want. Yes, honesty about 10th Planet. Yeah, I don't think, like... Oh no. We went down. We'll go back up here. We're back? Okay, so that's good to know. It auto reconnects. I didn't know if it does that or not. What should a white belt know? Blue belt, purple belt, etc. That's a tough question, dude. I would say, like, to make it easy. So Mike Gojich, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but he asked, what should a white belt know? A blue belt, a purple belt, etc. I think a white belt should know all of the submissions that exist, like the main submissions for each limb. They should know what an omoplata is, what a triangle choke is, what an armbar is, what a kimura is, what the leg locks are. I think they should know what they are. They should know what chokes are there. Like, I think white belts should know all the submissions that exist in no-gi. Like, you should at least know what they are. If you can't perform them, that's fine. Then you should also know the main guards. Close guard, half guard. Basically, close guard, half guard, open guard. And then, like, what a Delahiva hook is, what a reverse Delahiva hook is. You kind of just know. Like, you need to just have an idea of what is happening. You know? You don't have to be proficient, but you have to know, like, what those things do and what the point of them are. What the point of them is. And then blue belt, it gets a little more complex. Like, you should know the connections between them. Like, you should kind of know, like, how one moves into the other. And that's kind of what I tried to do on my white belt and blue belt course on the website, keenonline.com. I try to teach it in a way that kind of fits that ideology. Like, you just need to know what's going on. I feel like jiu-jitsu, no one knows what's going on from white and blue belt. Keenan, the back drilling videos, will you be doing more? Yes. Someone behind me? I don't think 10th Planet is bad by any means. I just think Geo is very good. Geo is, like, up there. So yeah, you know what? I don't think they're overhyped. They're just, like, not. They just don't have anyone yet at this upper echelon of competition, which is fine. Not many gyms do. It's pretty rare for a gym to have that. You really only get that when you have a bunch of those high-level guys training in one place. San Diego is pretty much the best city in the States. Yeah, I think so. That's kind of why I want to stay here. Are you creating a passing DVD? Not at the moment, but I could in the future. Backpack stream is a great idea. I'm glad you liked it, man. This is BJJ World's wet dream. Yeah, getting all the sweet info. Did I answer everyone's super chat questions? Isn't San Diego hilly as hell? I don't know. Keenan verbally assaults food court, lack of food selection. BJJ World. I'd love to see Craig Jones and Geo. Man, I think Craig's on another level than Geo. And the weight difference is insane. Geo's pretty small. Craig is huge. Craig Jones is really getting up there. Like, he didn't used to be super high level, and now he's, like, super high level. He's, like, an example of someone who's really committed himself to it, training and jiu-jitsu, and, like, is very self-taught. Like, he learns a lot on his own. I like San Diego, but the homelessness there is insane. Maybe downtown. And all that outskirts area is not... You don't really see a lot of homeless people. But I could see how they conglomerate downtown. What is Fritz Dagger? It was like a screen name I had in the 6th grade, and it's just still attached to all of my accounts that I created back then, like my YouTube account, my Reddit account. And I just kept the same ones. I didn't make new ones. Because I never used YouTube or Reddit for anything important. I just would casually post on there, and then next thing you know, 7 years later, I have YouTube followers, you know? Dude, my stream is getting hacked from my house. My roommate is on the control. She was gonna add a shaking butt gif. I talked her out of it though. I'm 27. The setup's too complex for her to figure out. I can call it. All right. Will Musumeci break every record? Probably. He's gonna be the next Bruno Malfacine. He's just gonna keep winning forever. Yeah, competition mental prep. I'm gonna get to that. Just waiting for everyone to have everyone's attention. Is it a good sign if a school has a lot of black belts who train there? That's a good sign. Hey, where can I eat at the mall, roommate? Dude, I'm getting heckled by my roommate. I do want kids eventually. Yeah. Keenan is a hologram earther. Is that the new belief? Did you re-sign with Hyperfly? Not yet. We're like in negotiations for re-signing. We were due for a contract revamp. I probably can't talk about it, but like I've been with them for almost 5 years. And the last contract, I like kind of just redid the old contract because they were just so nice to me during the time when I was injured. They just kept paying me and helping me, and even though I wasn't competing much, so they're just awesome. So I'm trying to work it out with them to get a good deal for both of us. Tender Greens would be good. I think Tender Greens is the one. Or Tokaya Organica is really good too. I think Tokaya is the one. Do you think they're going to get upset if I bring the camera in though? Yeah, my roommate is my secret wife. Top secret wife. No, I'm not married. Ken, people is a good start? What? Oh, you're talking to someone with Ken. Key guard retention system, general retention movements. It's like, you can't really answer like complex jiu-jitsu questions in a format like this. Do I ever get stopped as a D-list celebrity? Yeah, I do. At airports, I meet a lot of jiu-jitsu guys who know who I am, but I don't think it's different. It's not like I'm not a celebrity by any means, even like on a list, obviously. But there's just so many jiu-jitsu people that train, and so few people that actually like put out stuff about jiu-jitsu, that it's more just like a tight-knit community that kind of everyone knows each other. So I see a lot of people that like know of my jiu-jitsu from just like being in the community. What's more effective, the Matrix or the Bolo? I think the Matrix is more effective. But I mean, it's just the calf. It's just a calf slice, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. They haven't taught it to me, and I haven't looked into it enough to get an educated opinion, but from what I've seen, it seems to be the meow calf slice hook back take movement. BL Sweaty, thanks, man. I appreciate all your support. I really appreciate all your guys' support. It's pretty cool to have like a real community of people who enjoys my stuff. Abi. Prove this is real time. Your name is Abi. The Diesel Squeezle tutorial will come soon, for sure. The best guard has and probably always will be closed guard from like a control standpoint, but it just doesn't have that many really effective attacks. It's just closed guard is so difficult to get good at, but if you can really master it, I think it's the most dangerous guard. But so no one's really mastered it. But I think it has the potential to be mastered by a real talent, like a savant. Ban or unban a technique, reaping. Just make reaping legal. It's a stupid rule. You can just spin out of it, like you just turn with it. It should just be a movement that like happens in jiu-jitsu. Hey Keenan, what is your sexual status? What does that even mean? Like currently, as of this moment? Best teacher online ever. Thanks, man. Yeah, I was thinking of Hudson too. He has good close guard. Was it a troll to sign the plastic on the outside of the envelope so people can't ever open it? No. It was because if you... I don't know, dude. It was not a troll. If you want me to sign it, send it to me in a self-addressed box so I can send it back to you. I will sign it. If you really want me to sign it again, send it to me to my gym address when I get it. We really need to get some food, but I'm scared to go into an actual establishment with a camera on my shoulder. Oh, you donated? Let me find you. Sorry, man. Dashboard? Donation history. Oh wow, there's a few on here. Sorry guys, let me get to these. Shoot, people are sending, oh no, those are old. These are from today. Mantle, and I need sleep. I need sleep said, hey Keenan, I have a tourney in 4 days and I have to sleep soon for 6 a.m. jiu-jitsu class tomorrow. Can you please explain your mental prep system real quick? Sorry to bother you, but I must know. Well, first of all, the mental prep system takes a lot longer than one night to use. It's like a month-long process to get your mind in the right place mentally. And I think it deserves like a full video of its own. Like I really would have to go into like why I think it works. I mean, it works for me, but everyone's different. But for you in your current situation, I would say you should relax and try and have as much fun as possible and realize it's not the end of the world if you lose. It's okay to lose. And the one thing that will make losing suck is if you're so worried about losing that it's going to make you lose, you know? And you have to come to terms with that idea. We're going to go this way. We're going to go to Tokayo Organica for food. So you have to come to terms with the idea that everyone loses. Even the best guys in the world lose. A lot. Literally, the best guys in the world lose a lot. People who can just kill everyone. Like, look at Murgali. Like, he just kills everyone, submits everyone, just as on a complete tear, beating Kainen, beating Ali, beating everyone, submitting everyone. And then he lost. Like, it just happens. Like, I lose all the time. You just want to try and win more than you lose. That's the real goal. You have to compete so much that you just win more than you lose. And you have to compete enough to become more and more comfortable in that environment. If you're uncomfortable in the environment, it's going to really break you down. Which brings me to my next point. You need to create the environment in your training. So leading up to competitions, I will create an environment to as closely resemble the competition environment as I can. And the way you do that is by putting yourself there mentally before your round starts. So whoever you're going to roll with, you take a second before you slap bump their hand, and you imagine yourself about to shake hands at the tournament. And you remember all the nervous feelings that you got last time you competed. And you remember all the pits in your stomach. You remember the feeling of wanting to throw up. You remember the nervous pee you had to take before your match. And you try and put yourself there again. And embrace those feelings. Embrace the nerves. And make them normal. Don't try and subdue them. Don't try and like hype yourself up. Like hyping yourself up to get rid of the feelings, I think is worse, because then it hits you harder when you inevitably lose. So basically just be a loser. The more you lose, the better you will get at dealing with loss, and the better you get at dealing with loss, the better you'll be at winning. Does that make sense? Yeah, you're basically hypnotizing yourself. So there's more to it, and more things that I like, more tools I use to get my mind in the right spot, but I struggle with that, man. I struggle with competition nerves a lot. This is the wrong way. I gotta go this way. Dude, I just realized I don't have my wallet. How am I going to pay for anything? No, it doesn't matter if you're good, because if you're bad, then you'll just lose a lot, and you'll get even more comfortable with it, and then you will be the person who maybe is bad at jiu-jitsu at the moment, but you'll be the most comfortable guy at the tournament. You'll just feel at home. It'll just feel normal. And that's really what you're striving for, is just normalcy in an uncomfortable environment. You just want it to feel as normal as possible. Dude, I need money. I need cash on me. I don't have anything. I just ran out of the house so fast without my wallet. So hungry. All right. The commander at home is going to call Tokaya and see if they take Apple Pay. Tinder Green might accept Apple Pay too. I might just have to go in and ask. The question is, if someone asks me about the camera, do I say it's recording or not? Because what if they don't let me eat there if it's recording? No, don't donate. Because I wouldn't be able to use it anyways. I have money. But I don't have my wallet to access the funds. Normalcy, yeah. You spelt it wrong. I think. But yeah. Oh, nice. All right, so my roommate's gonna order me pickup from this place, so I can just go pick it up and then sit outside. That's perfect. She's at home watching the stream, listening in, so. Should I feel bad about getting unintended boners while training with women? I wouldn't feel bad about it, but you should definitely not continue rolling. You should just, like, excuse yourself. If that's a real problem for you, I'm going to take your question seriously. You definitely should excuse yourself and go, like, chill out for a while. Sit a few rounds out, because that is not cool to compromise the women's training in your gym and make them uncomfortable. And you might get in trouble. Like, you might, like, actually get kicked out of a gym. So you should probably try and deal with that situation. So we're going to just go lurk outside of the place. Oh, I guess I could order it on Postmates too. The Postmates pickup. All right. That's what we're going to do. We're going to sit right here outside of the place. We're going to do Postmates pickup. We'll tip this guy who got our last Postmate. We're going to search Tokaya Organica.
She did it, and she had a lot of fun. That was fun.
Turn off notifications. Alright guys, what do we want here? Let's take a look at the menu. How much should a front desk guy get paid at a gym? Probably like $15 an hour. I don't know, it depends on how qualified you are. How often are you recognized? Probably like once a month. I don't go out much. It's not a head cam, it's like a little shoulder thing. It like straps onto the side of the backpack, so it's like kind of inconspicuous. I mean, this is seriously just Keenan ordering food. Dude, this is the real life, bro. Sometimes you're hungry and you gotta just order. But we met some people. We answered a lot of questions. Do people ever come up to you in the street, you know? Sometimes. Pretty often in San Diego because there's so many jiu-jitsu people. Alright, let's order. Don't want a salad. I want a bowl. I want the bowl with beans. Fajita del Rey. Sauteed peppers and onions, cilantro, lime rice, black beans, vegan chipotle crema, guacamole, and pico. Gluten-free vegan. We definitely want to not make it non-vegan, so we're going to add chicken. And we're going to add... Wow, there's so many cheese options. Jalapeno jack. Add extra protein. We're going to add extra chicken. Or should we get steak? Let's add carne asada. Wow, this is really expensive. Add extra side. Brussels sprouts. Half-size guacamole with tortilla chips. Oh, we should definitely get chips and salsa. Chips and salsa. Utensils, yes. Okay. Now, will it let me order pickup? Where, if I continue, is it just gonna... It doesn't say pickup. It's delivery. I don't want delivery. If I press this, it's gonna deliver it. I don't want delivery. I want pickup. Free delivery. For delivery. Pickup. Alright, I'm an idiot. Okay. For pickup. Does this mean... It's still delivery. Does anyone know how to do this? Guys, it won't let me pick it up. What the heck, man? Hold on a second. Dude. It won't let me order pickup. I mean, yeah. Do I just like swipe it from the Postmate? Just like order it for delivery, but then just go intercept it before he tries to take it? Or do I make the Postmate deliver it to me at this table right outside the restaurant? Alright, I'm gonna delete the order. Roommate says delete the order. Okay. Did I delete it? Yes. I'm definitely clicking pickup. But when I search, it says for delivery. Filter? What, man? I'm getting flamed. It's literally not working. Dude, my hierarchy of needs will not be met until I eat food. Okay. I didn't delete my order. Remove. Guys, am I legitimately an idiot? Refresh the app, she says, okay. Refresh the app. Dude, I look like an idiot, but I'm not an idiot, dude. I can't go inside. I don't have money. I don't have money. I can't go inside. I left my wallet at home. The only way I can order food right now is through Postmates pickup. Or with Apple Pay, which is an option, but I feel like it would just be easier to just do this. It should be easier, and now I just want it to work. It's just weird that... What is this? Okay. That's Restoration Hardware. Sweet Fin. Oh, these are my options. I want salsa. I want the fajita del rey bowl with 2 proteins and salsa. That's what I'm trying to make happen here. Alright, dude. I'm gonna let someone else deal with this. Order delivery to the restaurant, yeah. Order the food off the app right in front of them and pick it up yourself. That's what I was thinking. Sneak to the back door, grab a wok of noodles and run. Dude, this is hard, dude. What would you guys do in my situation? Alright. Can you scroll through the restaurants to see if they have pickup in gray? Scrolling. Vitality Bowls. Which? These are all the places I could order pickup. I think this place just doesn't offer pickup, which doesn't make any sense, because why would you offer delivery without pickup? Wow. I guess we'll just starve. How about that? Jeffrey, someone just donated $2 and then retracted their message. Keenan, come back to New York. Our apps would never play you like this. Yeah. Find a place that takes Apple Pay. It's like 2 things. I could take Apple Pay, but I also feel really uncomfortable about wearing my shoulder-mounted camera up to a cashier and shoving it in her face while I order the food. I forgot my wallet because I turned on my live stream, felt uncomfortable, had to leave the house immediately, and then in my rush to escape with the live stream, I forgot to bring my wallet. And I'm wearing board shorts. I don't have pockets, so I think I just didn't think to put anything in my pockets. I think the only thing I can do is apply for a job at Postmates, wait for their response. Once I get accepted, order the food, pick up the delivery, deliver it to myself, collect the revenue for the delivery, and save money on my order. That's the only thing I can do. Let me see what the roommate says.
15.
Maybe I should just not be a total awkward weirdo and just ask them if I can bring my camera in. Or just, like, hold it down. Jeffrey Vega says, Tender Green accept Apple Pay. Yeah, but now I want this place. And I'm right outside. They might think you're a terrorist with that backpack. Exactly. It's like a little weird. People aren't used to seeing this kind of technology. No one's gonna know. Let's just check out Instagram while we wait. There's my messages. Oh look, someone from Keen Online posted something. So, what's it gonna be? Just go in, drive home, get your wallet. They won't care. They see crazy people all day. Hold the camera down, bro. I just put the camera down while you're ordering. Yeah, I think that's what we're leaning towards. It's nice to know Keenan is as socially awkward as I am. Dude, I'm not socially awkward. I'm socially awkward under specific circumstances. This one being having a shoulder-mounted camera, wielding 300 viewers. Get delivery, but leave a note for the delivery guy just to not get it, so he can just take his money and then go. Tell them it's a scanner darkly. What is that? That sounds cool. Alright. There's a line. Now there's a line I have to deal with. Call Josh, tell him to bring your wallet. Yeah, dude, he's in Florida. What's the worst that could happen? You run out crying? Yeah, dude. This could be traumatizing for my ego. I must protect my ego at all costs. Oh my gosh, they've got melon vibes in there, dude. Just look at what we're missing out on. Well, we just hang out outside like creepers. Dude, you guys know you're guilty by association. Just that you're here with me means you're as awkward as I am. Look at that menu, just waiting to be ordered online and picked up. This luxurious seating arrangement. Dude, we're screwed. I'm just gonna ask real fast. Please hold. Putting on the camera for a second.
Hi, you guys take Apple Pay?
Huh? Oh yeah? Oh yeah, I don't think it works. I'm trying to figure out a way.
Are you a Wells Fargo?
Bank of America. Oh yeah, I could do that. There's a mobile. Alright, thank you. Dude, you guys are idiots. Dude, we're all idiots, and that girl who works there is smarter than all of us. She said, she said, go to your Bank of America ATM and do a mobile pickup for cash, which I never thought about. And you guys were calling me stupid. Who's typing for my YouTube account? Dude, we're so close. They even know of our plight. The lady knew. That was hilarious. Well, there's the Wells Fargo ATM. Dude, we really got ourselves into a pickle this time. We're just gonna wander outside until something happens, until someone takes care of this problem for us. Oh.
I saw Sheila when I was taking my wife.
Alright, I think we might have got the order in.
It's not a very flattering.
What did I say?
You just turned it on.
You was talking about big head. Oh, no, wait, that was me. Anyway.
Alright.
Ed has like an angel.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna starve. We got the order in. Someone did it. Amazing. So now, chill. Oof. This backpack doesn't do very good as like a tripod. You trying to do this as a career? Not really. I'm just doing it to mess around because I have a cool backpack that does it. That live streams effectively. Dude, my posture is so bad. That sucks. What sucks, man? I'll cook you dinner, try it out. I mean, try anything once. How's your pickpocketing skills? Yeah. And the guy on top stuffs my worm guard legs between his legs. What can I do? All those answers are answers. All those questions are answered on the Lapel Encyclopedia.
Yeah, no. I'm guessing that was it wasn't locked in last.
Keenan, what's this backpack? It's basically a backpack that is like a self-sufficient mobile live streaming hub. So it has a powerful battery pack. It's got a transponder thing that merges different hotspot connections to create a very strong signal for like stable live streaming or stable anything, and then a camera, and that's basically it. And it sits in this backpack because it's like convenient to hold on a backpack, but could be fit into something smaller. And I just carry it around on my back. But my posture's bad. Alright. I think she got my order. But it says 55 to 65 minutes. Wow, what a battle, but as a team, we figured it out. And we were triumphant. But I'm getting so hungry, my stomach is actually hurting.
I did.
I'm actually in pain. Alright, back to the chat. Take a photo, bro, and show us on Insta or something. I'll screenshot you guys. Say hi to Instagram. I just screenshot all of you. Want me to post that on my story? Do you guys want me to post that? We just took a selfie together. You guys realize that? Have you heard of those posture fixing harnesses? Dude, I'm not going to strap myself into a back brace, okay? It's not that bad. I can have good posture if I want. I just choose not to, man. Look how good my posture can be if I want it to be. It's just purely by choice, and I don't want anyone to try and say it's anything other than my personal decision. Like I have some sort of defect or something. Not that there's anything wrong with that. So, the question is, do you guys want me to post our selfie together? They're gonna get my order wrong for sure. So we gotta go back in there, we gotta talk to the nice lady, and we gotta tell them we put the order in. So let's do it. But you guys have to keep it on the DL. Don't tell anyone. Hi again. I think my order went through. On Grubhub. Yeah. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, she got it. But she was kind of annoyed with me. Based on her tone. Or maybe it's just the guy previously that she was talking to. It's almost kind of giving her a hard time about some drinks or something. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a selfie with all of us. I'm gonna post it on Instagram. But I want you guys to like say cheese in chat form. So I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, cheese, and you guys type whatever you want to be posted on the Instagram, okay? If it's too inappropriate, I'm not gonna post it. So if you say something bad, I won't post it. But just something that signifies your chat self. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Cheese. And I'm gonna screenshot it once I start seeing your cheese comments. Ordering food in California looks real complicated. Yeah, seriously, dude. That was a nightmare. But I kind of feel like someone else bought me food, so it's kind of worth it. I mean, technically, someone did buy me food. Cheese? Yes, there you go. There we go. Wait, now everyone's going to be like, why is your chat just saying cheese? I might just post the first one. They're going to be so confused. Stop carrying around a bag that people would think have a bomb in it. Dude, don't say the B word in this bag. But now I don't know the link to put. Alright, I'm not going to like try and get people to come to the stream, but I did promise you guys that I would post it, so I will post it. But I look stupid in all of these because I didn't cheese. I have like a finger mustache, like I'm. Oh my god. Oh, Liam says no one cares about the IG post, so. Sorry guys, Liam says we can't post it. Do you really never want to move away from SoCal? I don't know, I travel so much that it's kind of nice to have like a home base. Like I can go anywhere. Like I just go everywhere for everything. Tournaments and seminars. I think if I ever wanted to get away, I would just get away and then want to come home. Now here's what you do next. Okay, tell me, Hobby. What do I do next? Please keep these under 2 hours. Why? What's the point? It's a live stream. It's not like you're only here as long as you want to be here. Just leave if you don't want to be here. Attention span? Yeah, this is for, I mean, this is one of those things that's just for just kind of, I don't know, hanging out. I'm getting tired though. I might end it. Liam was someone in the chat who just said that we weren't allowed to post it on Instagram. In real talk, this guy Liam, who is he? Dude, he freaking said no one cares about Instagram. Find a rustic area now. Yeah, I'm getting tired because I'm hungry. So, after I eat, should we end the stream? We gotta see your food, yeah. Let's see if it's done. I'm just gonna peer through the window. We'll just position ourselves here so we can see if it's done or not. Once I see the location, or I see the food at its location, we'll be ready. King Cornelius, your stream cut out when you answered the European seminar question earlier. Do you plan on doing seminars here in Europe? I don't have any seminars planned right now just because I have so much stuff going on here in the US with like opening a gym and training and all the stuff I'm trying to make happen all at once with like my website and filming for everyone who wants to watch. And it's just kind of busy right now, so I'm kind of only accepting seminars in the U.S. for the moment. Don't annoy the lady. Yeah, I'm just... How do you get girls when you're shy? Let me tell you. Here's how you get girls when you're too shy. You stun them with your wit. Your incredible wit, and you approach them only on Facebook and Instagram. And then your whole image falls apart when you meet them in person. But maybe you can do enough work in it online through text that they'll disregard it and know that your true self isn't so awkward and shy. Let me see, I got some updates. Dude, this mosquito was flying around my house, like feasting on me yesterday. And I have good news. Turns out it's been killed. Just got a text that the mosquito has been found and destroyed. So that's perfect. Where do you think they have the pickup location in here? I'm looking at the counter, I don't see anything. Man, I can't believe Levi lost at the tournament. Levi's so good. He should just be annihilating everyone. He needs my help. I'm gonna have to give him the mental training talk. Okay, quick question. Do you guys like this as a logo? You see this? The Map Burn logo. I have a guy mocking up some stuff right now. This is just a concept. If you like it, let me know. And we can expand on it, make it nicer over time. Miss Shirley dressed up as my lady. Is dating a girl from your gym at Yeah or Nay? The mosquito is the one who sent the text, "Don't be fooled." I think that's kind of a sick logo. It's okay, nothing special. Looks corny. I don't love it. It's fine. Alright. Wow, this is pretty cool. Instant feedback from viewers. Whoa, this girl looks like she's not wearing a shirt from behind, but in the front, it's a shirt. Good. Concept good, execution eh. Well, it's just a mock-up. He like sketched it up in like a few minutes. This guy's a very talented artist. He's just like throwing out ideas. If you guys want to submit a logo for review, you can send it to me on Instagram. You feel like a cartoon Keenan should be included? Maybe. Dude, my stomach is gripped with pain at the moment. It's a fire. It's supposed to be like a fire, like burning. But it's matte burn, so I feel like it should be something more like me like scraping Josh's face across the mat, burning his face. Something like that. Like me, my hand on the back of Josh's head, driving it into the mat and scraping it across the mat, and my face being there like behind the image. Like, something like that. What do you think? Dude, there are kids starving in Somalia. Dude, I am starving right here. I'm so hungry. I think that's my food. I'll be right back. You guys stay here. Dude, are you guys okay? I was worried sick about you while I was gone. I just left the bag. But I got the food. So, let us prepare for the feast. Why is there a blue ridge next to my name? Tom? I don't know, you're a mod, dude. I don't know how it happened. How are you modded? I must have trusted you in the past. I don't remember you, but you're the only mod in here at the moment. Alright. Just everyone chill. It's gonna be fine. I'm getting something so you can enjoy this meal with me.
No, this is my friend.
Don't forget me, Keenan. Can someone tell me who that mod is? Who hired this guy? Alright, we got chips. Can you guys see this? We got chips and salsa. We got... This is the salsa. Not the best presentation. When it comes in the plates, it looks nicer, but because we got it to go, it's gonna look a little scuffed. Unlucky. This is my hidden YouTube for flat Earth conspiracy and lo-fi hip hop. Who are you, dude? I must know you. There's no way I would have just modded a random person. So here's the actual bowl itself. This is chicken and rice, basically, with a bunch of cool condiments and flavors added. And we'll be conducting a food review. Yeah, he's got a pretty epic name, and I hope he comes back, because that's my favorite mod. Alright guys, taking mod applications. If you want to be a mod, submit your resume in the chat now. Is this healthy? It's just meat and rice. And beans. Maybe I can position you up a little higher so you guys can get a better look. How's that look? Sometimes this place undercooks the rice a little and it's like too crunchy, but this is pretty tender, moist. Dazn will be mod for $15 an hour. That's a pretty good deal, bro. Definitely want you to be compensated for your time. Toma Boner Penis says, "Can I stay mod?" Yeah, dude, you've already been modded once. Unless you do something that's incredibly upsetting to me and I feel the need to unmod you. You seem pretty cool so far. This is the food channel now. Have you ever met Big Gord? Yeah. He's a pretty interesting guy. Wow. This is hitting the spot. I don't know, but the chips are cold. The chips taste so much better when they're hot. Look at that. I'm blown away. Keenan is responsible to my text. I responded. Dude, you're one of the top-notch mother Fs. You know what? I don't see a need to mod. I don't think we even need any more mods because no one's acting rambunctious. Once it becomes a problem where people are acting rambunctious, we'll assign mods. Return the chips. Yeah, this is unacceptable. My chips, I ordered my chips at maximum heat. You need me to follow you on Instagram, dude? I don't hand those out easily. You gotta earn it. So about that Health Gracie assault, yeah, I heard he went back to Brazil. That was pretty intense, man. You can't just assault people and get away with it. It just doesn't work like that. Dude, I honestly would eat a lot more, but I would need to start cutting weight for ADCC. Usually I can lose a lot of weight just like eating healthy foods. Like I can still eat a lot of healthy foods. So that's my goal. So you guys feel like we're friends yet? I feel more comfortable around you now. I feel like I can loosen up a little. Be myself. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel going into this, but I'm starting to enjoy it. You're right, dude. I forgot to drink. I'm just really forgetful when I have to think about the stream, I guess. No, this place is called Tokaya Organica. It's really good. I actually learned about it from AJ. He always was posting about it. Oh, this is spicy though, those peppers. Oh my god. Yeah, it's probably pretty healthy. Besides the chips. No, I only did that one with the guy, and then when I did more research on it, like, does it even work? I'm just not sure. Joe Rogan says it doesn't work. What do you guys think? Oh yeah, AJ won, dude. His first win. Clap it up for AJ, dude. He finally got a win. More power to him, man. Although I think you should be careful about getting hit in the head anymore. Guys, our date with Keenan is going well. Yeah, you guys are making a really good first impression, I must say. Oh my god. The fajitas are like one big chunk of fajita. And I just took a massive bite of it. And it was just all spicy fajita. This meal took to 300 people. 300 people's minus 300 IQs to order, yeah. Yeah, a beer would go really good with this. Dude, I'm still hungry though. This isn't filling me up. Yo, Keenan, how many 5-year-olds do you think you could take before they overrun you? Do they come one at a time? Or is it more of like they encircle you? I'm gonna assume you mean encircle me from all directions in an infinite amount. that case, I guess it'd probably take 20 if they're circling me. If it's one at a time, obviously an infinite amount. It would be very easy to beat up an obscene amount of 5-year-olds if they came at you one at a time. To put it in perspective, I sometimes, just casually on weekends, I'll beat up 50 adult men who are trained in a martial art in a row. So, 5-year-olds I think I can handle. One at a time, dude? That's too easy. Are you kidding me? One at a time would be like absurdly easy. One punch would just take out each one in a row. You could literally just like line them up. Boom, boom, boom. Once you get tired, you just switch to kicks, dude. It's over. So, you see this food left? It's basically just a bunch of peppers and onions. Yeah, and I would live stream beating them up and commentate what I was doing and how I was effectively beating up the 5-year-olds. Alright, I'm going to take this massive bite of onions and peppers just to, so you guys don't talk crap about me for not finishing my food. Yeah, dude, I trained hands. Trained my hands for 5 years. I'm not a scrub, dude. Like some of these jiu-jitsu guys. Did I see my jiu-jitsu card? Yeah. What do you mean? It's in my wallet. Which is at home. So, the problem with this meal is it was too healthy. And there weren't, it's like, didn't fill me up at all. Why did you choose to go to sport BJJ versus self-defense crazy jiu-jitsu way? What kind of question is that? Like, where does that route even take you? You're just gonna keep drilling takedown, like the frickin' Gracie takedown for the rest of your life? There's like 20 moves in that system. There's like a bajillion moves in sport jiu-jitsu. It's so much more fun. And you will be able to beat up the Gracie jiu-jitsu guys. The Gracie jiu-jitsu's jiu-jitsu literally wouldn't work against you because you're a sport jiu-jitsu guy. He doesn't like getting hit in the head. Yeah, dude, can you believe that? I don't like getting hit in the head. Amazing. What's your beef with Gracie self-defense? I don't have beef. There's just no way that it's more effective for self-defense than sport jiu-jitsu is. Like, you put any competitive, like, sport jiu-jitsu guy who is medaling on podiums versus any, like, literally the best Gracie jiu-jitsu black belt, they'll do very well. If not, just win outright. What about Reinhold's awesome, dude. He was one of my inspirations back when I was a little lad, back in the early 2000s, just learning about jiu-jitsu. Yeah, man, why do I want to get CTE? Like, my brain is my best asset. That's the one thing that keeps me going. If I start getting stupider, dude, that would be a disaster. I don't have a lot of brain cells It's a spare. Yeah, I really need a drink, especially with the spicy food, so we're gonna bail. And we'll find drinks. Sport jiu-jitsu is good against guys who train jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is good against anyone who doesn't. Yeah, but sport jiu-jitsu is really good against guys who don't train jiu-jitsu too. Like, can you imagine? It'd be a nightmare for the guy who doesn't train. Dude, like, can you imagine if the Meows got in a street fight? It'd be crazy. Oh, I got too hungry. Gave me a stomachache from eating too fast. Alright guys, it's been real. I think I should just call it a day. What do you guys think? My stomach hurts. Eyes hurt. Everything hurts. Mrs. Moose gave me $1, dude. Thanks, Mrs. Moose. Did you have a question to go with your $1 or no? I'm just trying to connect this thing to the backpack. I'm screwing it in the opposite way or something. What the heck, dude? It's not working. There we go. Nope. Is it righty, tighty, lefty, loosey? I don't understand. Dude, it makes you screw it in backwards to make it tight. So crazy. Can you call it a day, Cornelius? I was just kidding, man. I was just testing you guys if you wanted me to stay or not. Just a test. Jeez. Relax. Let me just tighten all this situation up. Oh, God, that food hurts my stomach right now. Good Lord. Dude, I have had a long day, man. I've earned a rest, you're right. But I don't remember where I parked my car. That's the downside of this situation. We were running all over the place with so many different missions. You want to see the Tesla, dude? We spent the entire first half of the stream in the Tesla. Backpack was a success. It's pretty expensive, the backpack. It hurt. I felt the backpack purchase for sure.
Still, if you were my guy.
But like I said, any money I make, I just put it back into like stuff like this where I can somehow improve my content creation, whether it's jiu-jitsu, filming, or otherwise. Do I ever take a day off from rolling? All the time, man. I take days off all the time. I'm not like psychotically obsessed. I try and lead a normal life for the most part. But I always will exercise a little bit, whether it's jiu-jitsu or lifting. Am I still with Ethos? No. I've never been with Ethos. The gym, I just met with the owners today. I have to put together like a financial report for the year to like show that I'm not gonna flake on their rent, and then they'll probably accept. They seemed excited about having me. It's a big facility though. It's 10,000 square feet. But I think I can fill it up. I have a good plan. I'm going to do some stuff that no one else is doing. And I think it's going to pay off. Tom Jones donated $2. He said, Kron vs. Tone at MMA, who wins? Ooh. Man, they'll probably have that fight eventually. That's a tough one because Kron beat him up at ADCC. I don't know, dude. You have family in San Diego? No. Just a lot of really close friends. Why not open a gym? I am opening a gym. I'm literally opening a gym. No, it's gonna be called like, I don't know, Legion American Jiu-Jitsu or something. I needed to come up with a name that's like a team name because I have aspirations of like creating a real team organization to combat Alliance and Checkmat and all the Brazilian teams with an American one. There's just dog poop all over the ground over there. That's gross. Do you guys remember where I parked? I think my Tesla app will tell me where my car is. Look at this. So if you forget where you park, you go to the Tesla app. You go to location. And it's going to show me. So my car's over there, so it's on the other side of Macy's. And there's Macy's. Cool. Oh, and it even shows me this view. So I can see the parking lot where it's parked. That's awesome. Dude, I don't, like, if you have a car that's the equivalent, you really need to get the Tesla. It's such an amazing piece of technology. It's not even a car, dude. It's like it's the world's first robot. Like, it's the world's first human engaging robot that actually has a real function. Like, yeah, it's on wheels, but it's a freaking car that has a mind of its own. It's insane. It'll, like, help you not die. That's insanity. Like, if you start to veer off the road, it'll be like, oh, we'll just put you back in lane for you. Or if you're about to hit someone, it'll just stop and be like, nope, we're not going to let you hit that person. It's really crazy. Keenan Offline was a good suggestion for the name. Yeah, maybe. Oh, man. So, you guys think I should keep streaming on YouTube or try and stream on Twitch? I feel like YouTube is not as good for, like, the type of people who like this stuff. I don't know. But today was just a test. We'll see if we even do it again. I don't know. Alright, I'm back to the car now, and since driving home we're going to lose connection, we're just going to end the stream. And the battery's probably dying anyways. I don't know, if we put it on Twitch, then I have to promote it and, like, talk about it and be like, I'm streaming on Twitch. But YouTube is just, like, organic. I can just kind of do it. But there's no... It doesn't seem like YouTube has the infrastructure to really support it, like, in the same way that Twitch does. Alright. I would only watch on YouTube. I don't watch on Twitch. Twitch better for podcast or static environment. YouTube is supreme. YouTube. Lindsay Lohan's in the chat. Awesome. Alright, guys. See everyone later.